Who's the pig? Are you talking to me?
Uh-oh, they called him a pig.
Are you talking to me?
Shouldn't have done that.
Are you talking to me?
Now they're in for it.
They call me Mr. Pig! Ah!
Well guys, hello and welcome back to the Take the Crown series with me, Max The Chieftain Hurley. And this time round we have friend of the show, Rob Nixon. All the way from, well, near Crewe, you said. You are the longest travelled guest we've had so far on the channel, which is, there you go, that's an award. That's an award you can take home with you today.
I'll take this now then.
Thanks James, just giving me the more art support there. And, well, today we have something special for everyone here. Rob specifically asked for this. I wanted to get it done. You saw me speak about it, like in this month of Warhammer. We have Porcine Pressure, ladies and gentlemen.
It's real.
It's real, it's here, it's going to be immense. I will say it's not the full pressure. We can't give the full pressure out. We haven't got the full 18. We have only got, I think, like 5 or 6 less than what it actually could be.
2/3 porcine pressure.
2/3 of porcine pressure. Less pressure, but still enough pig and bacon. So it's all good. And then Rob's brought along
Dwarves. I brought dwarves with
brought
no artillery. So I checked in with James that this was okay to be the first showing on the channel of dwarves.
It is.
Very much okay with it. So here we are.
So you could have brought it down and we wouldn't care what James thinks. Because he's never getting his dwarves done, are you? Behind the camera. Shakes his head like, no. Shakes camera. But no, so we're going to go 2,500 points of a Derby Deathmatch playing Dawn Attack.
Dawn Attack.
That is the mission that Rob has specifically asked for today because you say you haven't played that often.
I very rarely play Dawn Attack.
So there we go. We're going to play some Dawn Attack scenario here. It's going to be very good, very fun. We're going to get some pigs, Babe in the City. I know it's not the name of the Pumbaa, all the pigs in the world. You got Pumbaa, Babe,
the Tamworth 2.
The Tamworth 2, there you go. I don't know that one. Miss Piggy.
Oh, Cammy.
Oh, Cammy. Anyway, we're gonna get into that now in the army breakdown. So we'll look at the armies and then go straight into deployment, guys. This is gonna be great. Right guys, here it is. You asked for it. Everyone wanted to see it. We have Porcine Pressure at 2,500 points. And it is a sight to behold. But before we get into the exciting stuff, we're going to start with our core sections. And right in the middle, we have 30 Gore. They have full command, all with shields, and all with the mark of Tzeentch, thanks to the Triple Crown Compact. Just to the side of them, we have 4 units of 5 Ungor Raiders. They all are armed with bows as per normal, and all have the mark of Tzeentch. And then to round out our core section, we have 3 Tuskgore Chariots, also with the mark of Tzeentch each. And then it is finally here, ladies and gentlemen. We finally have it on the board, and it is immense. We have 12 Razor Gore in one massive herd. It is a sight to behold, and a sight that's made me absolutely insane to actually get painted. There you go, getting some nice close-up shots from James right there. It's lovely. Look at the beauty. Look at the piggy beauty. But enough of them, we're then going to move into our rare section and we have our singular Gorgon. Just on his lonesome. Right, and then we're going to move into our character section. We're going to start with our heroes, and we first off have our Wargore Battle Standard Bearer. He has heavy armour, the Charm Shield, and the Talisman of Preservation. To the side of him, we have another Wargore, also with heavy armour, but this time with Enchanted Shield, the Seed of Rebirth, Sword of Might, and the Gnarled Hide. Both of those have the marks of Tzeentch. Now we're going to move into our Lord section, and so the one on the left is going to be our General. This is our Law of Shadow level 4 Great Bray Shaman with the Shard of the Herdstone and the Talisman of Endurance. And then to the right of him, we have another level 4 Great Bray Shaman. He is on the Law of Beasts, and this time we have the Skull of Rakos and the Talisman of Protection. And both these guys also have the mark of Tzeentch. And that rounds out 2,500 points of Porcine Pressure. And the comp score for this is a mighty 0. Thank you, James, for reminding me that it is a mighty 0 here to fight off Rob's Dwarves.
Hi guys, this is the army that I'll be running against Max's Porcine Pressure. It's Dwarfs, 2,500 points of Dwarfs. We've got, in the core section, we've got 34 Dwarf Warriors with great weapons and full command. We've also got 29 Longbeards with hand weapon and shield, full command, and on the banner we've got the Rune of Stoicism. In the special choices, we've got 33 Ironbreakers with full command, and we've got 2 runes of slowness on the banner. We've also got 3 Gyrocopters, all with steam guns, 0 Vanguard. In the rare choice, we have 1 Gyro Bomber. Over to the heroes now, we've got 1 Runesmith with just a shield. We've got another Runesmith with a shield and 2 runes of spell breaking. We've got a Thane with a shield and a Master Rune of Valea on his Battle Standard Bearer. Moving over to the Lord choices, we've got a Rune Lord with a shield. We're sensing a theme around this, with 2 runes of spell breaking and the Rune of Furnace. And then leading the force is a Belagar Iron Hammer, who comes with his Magic Shield of Defense and the Hammer of Angrund. And that is 2,497 points of Dwarves, and it's a +2 on the comp.
Right guys, so we are here. We are all deployed, as is the norm now for us on the channel. So before we go through the deployment, I'm going to quickly go through my spells. Rob obviously has none, because he's a filthy dwarf. He's a filthy miner.
6'4", thank you very much.
Anyway, so obviously I have my 2 level 4s. I have my general, who's Law of Shadow, and the secondary caster?
the runner-up.
The runner-up, obviously. The guy who's waiting to take command when he obviously dies. So we have my level 4, which is the dude over here. He's with my Ungol Raiders in the back. So he got, for spells, he got Melkoth's Mist and Fire Miasma, the Withering, the Penumbral Pendulum. I'll make it easy and hard for James to film here at the same time. Melkoth's, the Withering, Penumbral Pendulum. That's really hard to say. It's a tongue twister. And Occam's Mind Razor. I won't go through them in general. Melkoth's obviously decreases your stats, some of your stats by D3. The Withering does your toughness by D3. Pendulum's like a cannonball. And Occam's Mind Razor is use your leadership as your strength. I don't think I've ever used Law of Shadow. In my entire 15 years playing this game, I've never actually used Law of Shadow.
I'm a huge fan of Law of Shadow.
There you go.
Especially with Beastmen.
And with the pigs.
With the pigs.
With the pigs. So that is the level 4 of Shadow. And then we have my level 4 on Beast, who is right here. The runner-up, as Robert said, the runner-up. So for his spells, we have, I'll make it a bit easy for James here. We have the Pan's Impenetrable Pelt, the Curse of Amber here, the Amber Spear, and the Whiston's Wild Form. Not in order, but any stretch of the imagination there. The Pan's Impenetrable Pelt gives you obviously +3 toughness, or you can bubble it to affect all characters. That's Herdstone, that one. Curse of Amber here, Hex Spell, -1 to be hit, and Danish Train Tests on a 1 or a 2. Amber Spear, obviously my Bolt Thrower, which I think is actually coming really handy against all the amount of flying stuff that Rob has brought for this game. And Whiston's Wild Form, that classic, just +1 strength and toughness. What more can you ask for there? And in terms of deployment then, we got a bit of a mixed bag for my one with terms of the Dawn Attack scenario. On his lonesome over here, we have got Gary the Gorgon over here. On his lonesome, he's quite good by himself, so I wasn't too upset of him being all the way out there. Then moving to the centre, got quite populated. We have Ungol Raiders. We have our level 4 Beasts, as I said, Ungol Raiders, level 4 Shadow General. Shard of Herdstone went right in the centre because it's just a good place to put if you don't know where your model's going. And then we have our first of the Tuskor Chariots. And next then we have our big brick of 30 Gores with the 2 War Gores in them. And on the right flank, it got very heavily non-kosher on this side over here. We got the 12 pig unit of Razor Gore. On the hill, ready to do the Theoden's charge of Pelennor Fields, going down the hill. And then next, we have another unit of Ungol Raiders with 2 Tuskor Chariots. Not really I can talk about in terms of taxes deployments. Just it was all over the place.
So it's a grand total of 18 pigs of some kind.
There is 18 pigs of some description. Yes, we have obviously the 2 pigs pulling the chariots, and we have the big pigs.
The big pigs.
They are the guinea pigs. They are the guinea pigs. They are the pigs amongst guinea pigs.
He's a big pig.
He's a big pig
too.
Obviously, we've got that there. So we're going to move into Rob's deployment now as well. So if you just want to take it through us with us, Rob.
Yeah, so the majority of my roles were central or choose. So the only one that it wasn't central choose was the Gyro Bomber, who ended up on my right flank. So I've got 1 Gyro Bomber here. Then I've sort of interspersed between my combat blobs, my Gyrocopters, just for shenanigans of some form. Then we've got one runesmith that's joined this unit of warriors here, just the little one with a shield. We've got the Rune Lord, Belagar, and the Battle Standard Bearer in the Iron Breakers, anchoring the centre of the line, you might say. And then in this one, we've got the runesmith that may or may not have some items and a shield in the Longbeards.
So he may or may not have a shield?
He definitely has a shield.
No, he definitely has a shield.
We
I
love
like it.
shields.
We do love a bit of a
Fan
shield.
shields. I really should have brought a shield bearer along.
Even
as
I love
well.
the shield. I brought the shields on my gauze. We're loving a bit of shield over here. The shield on shield action.
Bouncing off.
We're not. It's like shielding from Lord of the Rings. It's like, we're not attacking. We're just bouncing off here. So that is our deployments. You don't have any vanguards
I do not have any vanguard.
because you told me you didn't actually buy any vanguards.
Didn't buy it for 20 points because I wanted other things.
I don't have vanguards because I don't have harpies. I think the only thing that might have vanguard, maybe. No,
I don't think you can get it.
no. So I
Chaos Warhounds don't even get it.
No, we don't
buy
have a
it.
choice. I don't have any options of vanguards. That is mine.
Not at all.
So we're going to do. Before I see if I steal initiative, because Rob did deploy first. Rob has to roll for his ancestral grudge.
Here we go.
I really don't want him to roll anything like 5 or 6. Don't do
It's
this,
gonna be a 5 or a
please.
6.
Please don't do this. Oh!
Hang on.
Oh.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes, obviously. Hey!
No, it's a big old one. So Belagar hates
That guy.
That guy.
He hates that guy. Obviously, I said something really insulting about your pot pies.
He said that I was in the wrong colour clothing for Carragate Peaks.
Well, you know
That
what?
really offended him.
That's not Belagar. That's, I don't know, Religar.
Belagar.
Like Rob, it's Religar now.
Belagar.
So that's that. So Belagar or Religar hates my general, which is, I think that's the best I could hope for at that point. And I'm going to see if I can steal the initiative. Well, it's not steal initiative, see if I can steal the first turn.
Steal that first turn.
Let's see, roll a 6. Hey! Yeah! There we go. You love to see it. Are we ready, ladies and gentlemen? A thundering sound of piggy hooves. We're going to go now into Beastmen at turn 1.
Send forth your pork riders.
Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I would have started singing Under Pressure, but for whatever reason, this tune has come out of my head, so I'm going to pass it over to Rob, and he's pork kind of pressure. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see it happening. They're not going to move first, though. We're going to do some other bits and pieces. No frenzy tests, no crazy tests. I'm not going to any of that shenanigans. So we're going to go straight into just regular movements and no charge as well, because could they possibly make that charge? 7 inches? No. Not even by an inch. So we're just going straight into the movement. By the hair on their chinny chin chins. Oh, this game's going to be a mess. Here comes Gary, bundling out of his little. No, he's home. He can't fit in the yurt.
He can.
Well, if he really bent over, he'd get into the yurt. Right, so we're going to go with that, and then we're going to go into these guys over here. It's going to go 10 inches up to there. The chariot's going to follow behind like so, because they can't march, unfortunately. I'll leave these boys, leave these babes for later.
Got to work up the actual strength.
Got to work up the strength to actually move them. I'm going to go there. Right, let's do it then. Let's just move this. Let's move this monstrosity. Got that, and then just trundle on forward, gunning straight for it. Oh boy.
So big it needs 2 trays.
Yeah, we do. I didn't actually have a tray big enough to fit all 12 on, so I've had to use 2 horde trays here. 2 horde trays to actually fit it all on. In an absolute monstrosity that this is. And then we're going to go for the gauze. Less exciting. They're just going to go about to there. The chariot's going to move up to about there. Right, these guys. The general needs to be a bit cautious where he's going. So 12 inches is there. And I still want to be, yeah, close room. So we're going to go like that. It's about there. Still within 6 inches of the Herdstone, and more importantly, within 12 inches of the pigs because of their abysmal leadership of 6. Absolutely awful. And these guys are going to move up like so. Like that. And so we're going to move into magic phase now. And so we are going to get 7. to Rob's 6.
6 for me.
And your Rune Lords, Rune
I
Smiths
have
can channels?
3 channels.
Ooh.
I've seen 3 6s.
No, I've seen one though.
I'll take one.
I've seen the 3. I've seen the Triple Crown before. And then I'm going to do my channels. And Rob actually has more channels than I do because I only have 2 wizards. Let's go. Double channel. No, nothing.
Adds up
here.
to 6.
Does add up to 6.
I'll give you half a dice rounded down.
A D3? A D3
Rounded
pad?
down.
Ah, okay. Right, so that's that. So we have 7 to 7. And yes, we also have 2 more from the Herdstone as well, which is lovely. Never used Herdstone before, and now I can see why people enjoy using the Herdstone. It's quite nice. And we have a plethora. This man does enjoy the Herdstone.
I enjoy the pork. Everything about this.
He enjoys the pork. So we got...
Win, lose or draw, it's a victory.
I'm saying...
There's 12 pigs on the table.
There is 12
and
pigs.
6 little pigs. 6 piglets, you might say.
Where's Winnie the Pooh? We've got Piglet, where's Winnie the Pooh? Anyway, so I was saying to James before the game started, I've never actually had double level 4 before. Right. I've never used double level 4, so I'm actually quite overwhelmed by the amount of spells I've got going on here.
It's a staple in my Beastman lists, to be fair. The level 4 beasts and the level 4 shadows. So.
I think Shadow's quite nice. I like Death. I like the meminess of the flying carpet Death Wizard, which I think is quite cool. But anyway, we're going to go into some spells then. So I have 9 dice, obviously. I don't know why I've got an extra one there. Obviously cheating already. So I think we're going to start off with, I think we're going to do an Amber Spear. I've got to try and get rid of some of these gyrocopters. I think we're going to go with Amber Spear. You know what, I think we'll go for the big one as well. Go for a big Amber Spear. I'm going to go for big Amber Spear on this gyrocopter here. So he needs a 15 to cast it. He does have the Skull of Rakos though, so he gets +1 to cast this spell. So he needs a 10. Now I could do that on 3 dice, but I think I'm going to do it on 4. I mean,
Go Danielle, mate.
probably good S accent. I do appreciate it. Nice little S accent there. So he's 4 dice. We're going to see what happens. I need a 10 to cast it. We do cast it. We get, well, maths works here. 14. We got 19 on 4 dice.
Ooh.
Does
It's
he?
a temptation, isn't it? It's a temptation. I feel like I am going to need
All your gyro.
these gyros
Yeah.
alive. So I think I might just use, for the very first spell of the game, I might take one of my runes, scratch a little bit off my armour, and say,
Oh,
that's
dear.
not happening. And
you-
then I'm going to get rid of the spell.
Blow it up.
Oh, no! It's going to be one of those days!
So it's on a 4+, I lose a spell, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, no, so I've still got the spell, but it does automatically spell immediately, doesn't it?
It's going to be one of
So,
those days.
remind me, because obviously the spell meter is 2 rune spell breaking. Does that take away both the runes?
Both, yeah.
That takes away
Yeah.
both of them, okay. So,
Yeah.
you know, so that's one
Yeah.
one of maybe many dispel scrolls you've got in the army. I don't know how many he's got. He's got 3 rune boys, so it could be more.
2 smiths, 1 lord.
2 smiths, the man's mad, he's taking a lord. He's taking a rune lord.
Plus 1 of the comp.
Oh, there's nothing really, to be honest, I want to use here.
I've got all these dice.
You got all those dice. Curse of Amber here, maybe? Is that one?
I don't like that one either.
You know what? We're going to go to Curse of Amber here. We're going to cast it on. Let's cast it on the Ironbreakers. Why not? I don't want them to move. I want them to move. I don't want them to damage themselves. And you know, I don't think I'm going to go crazy. I'm not going to use the boosted values to get 72 inch range. I think I'll be right with just 36 inch
Sure,
range.
you don't need it.
I'm double check the range here. We are in range of almost Rob's backboard edge.
I was wondering what you're going to
So
say.
we are going to cast a curse, and we are going to use. I need a 5. I'm going to use 2 dice. I'm going to use 2 dice to cast this one. So you need a 5, obviously. Obviously. There goes the Beast Wizard. Obviously, my attempt to use the level
Got all
4.
these dice.
I have 3 dice left, and I have a Shadow Wizard left to do. You know how tempted I am just going, I think that's going to be the end of Magic Phase. I think, no. Do I? Oh, none of these remains in play. Oh, this is remains in play. Ooh, maybe. But you might have something else. I don't know. Because I know that there is a rune of Valea, is it?
That's, yeah.
That is the one that gets.
That exists,
That
yeah.
does exist.
That is in existence in the old world and in mountains.
In mountains as well. I think we are going to cast the Wolverine. I think with an 18 inch range. Yeah, so we are going to have to cast the boosted value of the Withering, and we're going to cast it on the Dwarf Warriors. I need a 12 and 3 dice. So we're going to attempt it. Maybe not. Maybe we won't cast it. Maybe we won't get any spells. Those 7 dice, Rob, you had, all gone for nothing.
You know what they say about hindsight? It's 2020, isn't it?
Obviously. Well,
Glad I used that rune straight up off the bat when I saw that 19.
Well, I want to see would it wounded. 1? No, would it wounded. Would it killed? It would not have killed.
No, 3 wounds.
Yeah, it would not have killed.
It would have.
It would have.
3 wounds.
Is it D6 or D3 for the big amber spear?
D6 for the cannonball.
Ooh!
Yeah.
I thought it was D3.
No, D3 on the base level.
I'm good at this. I know how these spells work. I'm good at this game. Obviously, trust me, I'm using 12 pigs. That's how you trust a man, use 12 pigs. And I think the rest of these bows are going to be out of range of everything. So I might. Nope, they're out. These are certainly out. That's going to be my turn 1. I tried to string it as much as I could with my magic phase. But that's going to be my turn 1. There's not much I can do. So now we're going to move into Rob's Dwarven turn 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, no, it's not quite that time yet.
Not quite a time
not
for
quite that
the precipice.
Join us at the start of Dwarf Turn 1, and if it's anything like my rolling on so far, it's going to be exciting. So, we'll start with some movements, shall we? Let's have a little
I'm
look.
feeling some gyro. I'm feeling some Ungor and Gore about to be burnt to a crisp.
Well, you're a little bit too far away for certain things, so I need to really work out some shenanigans and some moving. There might be a little bit of a bomb run. Maybe.
Oh,
Can't get on the other side.
No.
So,
I mean, you could if maybe you go on this corner, literally just touch the corner.
and stand right in front of that chariot.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
I'd do that.
So, I think you might have to have a little thinky think.
Little thinky poo.
Little thinky think.
Just gonna bomb some Ungors, yeah?
Nah, that's it. Just stay still for a bit. Just move back.
I see the James Lamb.
Just pull everything back and go, nah.
Pull everything back. We'll wait for the
Play like a real dwarf.
We'll wait for the pigs to get to us.
So, we'll go with this gentleman. We'll go there. Ooh.
Gary!
We'll do it in a way where we won't try and drop a bomb on him, because I don't think, realistically, there's any point.
I mean, what strength is it for?
3.
Oh, well.
3, artillery dice
I mean,
3.
So strength 4 or 3 against him, it's still
That's-
6s.
Well, we'll do that in the remaining moves part, and we can do it now. We'll do it now.
You're going to drop the bomb on him?
Ready? Let's go for it. It's a 6.
That's
Well,
6 hits?
6. If I get 6 sixes.
Please don't do this. Please don't do this to me.
Not like this.
Not like this. Gary.
There's 1.
That's 2! Come on now. Really? Gary?
So it begins.
I'm sorry, he died to a Apophis last time he was on the table. Now he dies to some absolute
This is what happens when
misery.
you don't name your Gorgons after cheese.
Obviously not. Yours being Gorgon and Zola.
Gorgon and Zola.
The
What's
double
that even mean?
the double Gorgon.
Right. So,
That was ridiculous.
Different elements now. I think we might just have to sacrifice one brave gentleman.
One brave boy.
One brave boy to get in the way, like so.
I reckon he deserves a merit of commendation. Posthumously. Posthumously.
Burn. For him like that. They'll end up coming this way.
They will.
And then we'll go with the super speedy movement, like so. I apologise for the sniffle that has come after nowhere.
It's just been in the presence of porcine pressure, mate.
Yeah, I am under pressure, and it's my brain's leaking.
A leaking pressure juice.
We'll go with a little bit of a shifty.
That unit does terrify me. I'm not going to lie, that unit does terrify me. I'm going to need the full
anchor.
I need the full pressure into that unit.
How far? Ooh.
Ooh. He's going to bomb him as well.
I don't think I can reach.
No, you're about to reach him.
So we might just get him out of the way over here, like so. And say, if you want to charge me with your Ungors,
With my Ungors, yeah.
feel free.
I have a feeling the Dry Cross would beat the Ungors in combat.
I feel like that could be the case.
I
as well.
feel like they are.
And then I think we might just have to do a little pivot
A pivot poo. Face the Gorgon.
and raise the Gorgon. Yeah, we'll have a look at the Gorgon. Nah, we'll go forward. Let's ignore the Gorgon for a bit.
Oh. What's the way that distance?
No. We'll have a look at the Gorgon. It's only a 12-inch charge. What could possibly go
It's only a
wrong?
double 6. Says a man who played James at a tournament. It's only a 12-inch overrun.
Only A
Double
12?
six.
What could possibly go wrong? Double six.
Double six overrun, baby.
It's better to be lucky than good looking, I think is the phrase that was said.
Certainly is.
After.
I mean, I live my life by that model, obviously. With the amount of luck I have.
I think I'll go.
Oh, we saw a gyro bomber.
I forgot about a bomber. Little bomb boy. Bomb.
Little bomb boy.
Where are you going to go? What are you going to do? What's your life's purpose?
Asking the big questions. We should be on a big boy beatdown.
Back in dwarf school.
Back in dwarf school.
Maybe I'll stand still and use my clatter gun on you. It's close range.
I've never actually seen a gyro bomber in person. So this is amazing. I've only ever seen it in pictures and in rumours.
I think we'll go over here like that and just present that way. Like so.
Present.
We'll present like that.
Present.
I think that'll be my movement phase.
Onto the very popular magic phase of Dwarf.
Yeah, I'm just going to check whether it's quick to fire. I'm almost 100% certain it's not, but you don't look.
You never know.
You never find out.
Gyro
It
bomber.
is quick to fire. On the
There you
top.
go.
It is quick to fire.
You found out.
So-
To be honest, is it any good?
It's a shot.
It's something.
It's strength 4 armor. It's a handgun that has 4 shots, multiple shots.
Ah, okay.
So
Eh.
I think that is moving on to the shoot magic phase.
Obviously,
So
your anvil of doom pops out of the ground.
just have a look and see if there's any remains in play for me to spell. No.
We'll
move on. We'll move
Okay.
on there.
So into shooting then.
A little bit of knowledge there. We'll go into shooting. Anybody want to see some boiled ham?
Steamed hams.
No, I said steamed hams. That's what I call hamburgers.
I realised that the flame template's on the wrong side. We'll go. I think we can get
Four
the
piggies.
size of the bases.
Yeah, 4 pigs.
So,
Strength 3, isn't it?
ready to see 4 sixes?
Yeah, it wouldn't be a 6.
Ready to
You only
see that
3 sixes to kill one.
One roasted pig.
No. Not so steamed, but
4 wounds, man.
3 wounds.
3 wounds.
And 3 wounds apiece on the pigs.
So we'll go with
4 attacks though.
the clatter gun.
If everyone knows the Simpson meme where Superintendent Chalmers comes to Skinner's house, steamed hams. Oh man, I'm gonna put that clip in. I'm gonna stick that clip in the video. So there we go. So clatter gun.
We're going to do some clattering into
Some
the
piggies.
pigs, I think. It's multiple shots, so it's quick to fire, so it's 5s to hit, or 6s if I try and get the ungors, but that might be open up a little lane for a chariot to
It
poke
could.
his head through.
It might-
so I
it
think
may
I'm gonna
indeed.
go and have some hot lead on these pigs.
it's some hot
So
pigs.
it's 5s to hit.
Good shooting, Ace.
You love to see it.
I mean, turn ones have been very good.
Let's
so
go!
So I think that's it.
I'm just going to check for combat. Yep, we're clear on that one. So yeah, we'll go over to
Beastmen 2.
Beastmen turn 2.
Tell you what though, we need some combat
There's
now.
going to be some combat now.
Get some combat now, baby.
Oh my.
Alright, Beastman turn 1. We're going to get some piggy action right now. Or turn 2. So what did I say?
One.
Did I say turn 1? It's not turn 1, it's turn 2.
Charge turn 1.
Obviously, the smell of bacon is wafting so predominantly in this room. It's overpowering me. I can't help
I
it.
washed this morning, but
Right, so we're going to go to some charges then, and Pork Impression is debut charge. Is charging a gyrocopter.
I'm gonna hold.
Do you know what? We're getting down to you. Get past on combat res.
If he lives, and gets
If
that
he
combat
lives.
res.
So the pigs are going to charge. You say you're going to
I'm
hold.
gonna
You can't stand and shoot because
stand
I'm
and shoot
too
with
close
the-
to you.
I can't stand and shoot with the template anyway.
Can you not?
Nope.
Oh, I thought they could. I couldn't find it, but they couldn't. Anyway, so we're going to go. Oh,
I believe it's just in the template rules, isn't it? You can't stand and shoot a template.
this one. I'm thinking if they charge and he charges as well, maybe the chariot can get into the gyro bomber. Ooh. How far away is the pig chariot?
Can't wait for the gyro bomber to just kill the the chariot.
Probably. So yeah, the younger to charge.
So
the
he
gyro.
can stand and shoot,
He can.
and he's quick to fire and dwarf crafted.
So yeah, you can go large. You can kill some Ungor.
Kill some Ungor.
I will kill some Ungor.
I think I will, but it's skirmishes, so it's still going to be
Minus
5s. 'cause
one
it's
to it, yeah. The
close-
skirmish.
It's just the skirmish.
And Dwarf Maid being you ignore stand and shoot actions.
So here we go. 4 5s.
That's a right again.
1 5.
Ah, that thing's been awful.
I said 1.
Right, so their charge distance, I wonder how far it actually is. It's 9, so they need a 4. And obviously the reaction against the chariot going in as well?
Oh, I can do different ones.
You can do different ones?
I could maybe flee.
You could maybe flee.
I think I may flee.
Yeah?
I think I may just
A good flee?
Cheeky flee.
No worries, so fleeing from the chariot. So the Ungor, roll your chart, what were your flee distance?
7.
3d6 one.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
apologies.
3, yeah.
Flies.
8. Obviously there's nothing to redirect into, so I'll just do these as failed charges more than likely.
So I'll turn him around
Yep,
and go woo!
like that. So the Ungor, they are going. Double 6! Ooh! 15? 15? Oh! Close the closest?
I'd flee. Where would I fly from? Would I
So you fled that way.
that way?
Yeah.
So I'll go back 8 and then see where I needed to be for that. So I was there.
So you go like that.
This way.
Yeah.
So turn.
Ah, he's stolen it from me. I thought I had it. I thought I had it.
Concern.
6 inches forward then. Go 6 inches up like that. And the chariot. Let's see where he goes. He going 5 inches. Like so. And the pigs, what do you want to do against the pigs? Do you want to flee or do you want to stand?
I'm gonna stand.
You stand, yeah?
I'm gonna stand.
Pigs.
Bravely stand. And get you with the
Go
propeller.
in, go like that. Turn. Oh, actually, I might not be able to turn it because of the angle. You may need to
I
close
might
the
need to
door.
close to you.
You might need to close to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, I think you probably can because it might be the tray that's causing that.
Go like that. And then, yeah, it's the tray. Right.
So,
I don't know how I'm going to do this. Let me lift out a little bit and then just turn them around.
That way, wasn't it?
Now I see why people think that these massive movement trays are unwieldy.
Go like that.
Yeah.
Like that. Then yeah, you well clear.
Well clear from there. That's lovely. The pigs are in combat, boys. The pigs are in combat. I repeat, we have contacts.
Defcon pork.
Defcon pork. Absolutely genius. So that's it for charges, because I think the Gorgon is out of range, is he?
No, he's not.
He's not out of range?
Oh, with that 7-inch move. I told you, it's
There's
a
a-
12. What's the worst that could happen?
I'm not going to charge.
Test
Might have to take a test.
I will take Test of March, though. We're going to go to remaining
Test,
moves. Because
frenzy.
your restraint.
oh, Test of Restraint at least 10. Okay. That's
And then
terrifying.
the test of match.
Yeah, so no compulsory moves, so I don't have random movers. We're going to go into remaining moves and we're going to test the march for the Gorgon. And he's he's really pushing his luck.
It's a good thing you're in an army with such high leadership.
Oh, well, terrifying. He doesn't want to get charged by the Longbeards, to be honest, because they'll be strength 5 and absolutely tear him a new one.
It's alright, because I'm just going to put more bombs on you, mate.
And he just kill him with the bombs, obviously.
kill him with
The
the
absolute
bombs.
disrespect against the bombs. Right, so he's going to go.
Placement.
Go about there. Your charge distance. How far away are you from that, Rob?
I am 10 inches away. So
That's
it's
a
a lovely 7. Now it's over 7. Now it's a deeply upsetting
10.
10.
There we are. I can. If you roll a 10, I won't be angry because 10's a big dice roll. I'll probably be.
He'll definitely be.
I'll probably be very angry. All right, into the Ungors over here. So this dude is going to jump into that unit. It's going like that. And these Ungors are just going to go like that, trying to get some shots off. They'll turn around like that as well. Try to get some shots. This chariot's going to go turn like that. Then move 8 inches and turn like that. So he's not being blocked off by Ungors again. And then the gore. The gore, the gore, the gore. The more the gore. Go like that. With a chariot in support. I think they're just going to shift around to there.
More the gore sentence.
More the gore. More gore the merrier.
Hashtag be more gore.
Be more gore. Right, I think we're going to magic then at this point. Actually,
Scores on the door with the law.
and the gore. Go like that.
For those that can't see, James is disappointingly shaking his head at me from behind the camera.
I think they can feel it. From behind the screens, they can feel it.
He's never going to use that rhyme ever again.
No, he's just replacing me, mate.
Do you know what? This stick's really hurtful because even though I'm in the unit, he's not within 6 inches of the skull of Arcos. He's like 7 inches away from the skull of Arcos. Which is very upsetting.
I'm okay with that.
I thought you might be, mate. I thought you
I'm
might
okay
be.
with that.
So we're going to go to magic then. So we are going to get. Whoa! Oh, there's a double
Talk
6.
to me.
So I'm not even going to get some Herdstone dice here. It's very upsetting.
Joke's on you.
Points for that.
I did pay points for it.
I'll go with the channels.
Go on then. Oh.
I've got maxed out my 6s for the game. Is that 2 on him and 1 for a channel? Gone.
Oh dear, oh dear. All right, well, let's see what we can do. Can we capitalise on this? Can we capitalise, baby? Right. I think we're going to go for 4 dice again for another Amber Spear into this gyrocopter here. From this wizard here. So from there into that gyrocopter there. So I need, what is it cast on it? I've forgotten already. It's cast on 15, so I need a 10 on 4 dice. Yes, the front gyrocopter, this one here. I need 10. I get it. Yeah, 10, 12. I got a 17.
Right. Well then. I've got such a large amount of dice. I think we're going to try and disperse with dice this time.
Ooh!
So I need to show, you've got a 17.
I did get 17.
So I need to show a 13.
Oh, you got the...
I may or may not have a +4 to cast. I do have a +4 to cast.
So you...
spell, sorry, with the Master Rune of
Valleya. Okay, okay. Alright.
Averages say 4 dice.
The averages do say 4.
Averages have gone really well for me so far, so guaranteed the swing's coming back. 4 dice! No.
Oh!
No, it's a no. It's a big old no.
Wow, your rolls with 4 dice have been awful. You're the clag gun.
Full stop! Full stop!
Just okay.
Told you, I need to complete the set of losses to every member of the Triple Crown Wargaming team.
So now, just so I'm clear, you don't lose the +4 to dispel,
no.
do you? You don't like, it's not lost concentration or anything like that. Okay then, watch me round roll a 1. Strength 10 against the gyrocopter. Oh, it wounds it.
1 or a 2 here would be okay.
Yeah, here we
I'll
go.
accept
So
that.
D6 wounds. It is the big spear. Where? Ah! It's not in the tray. 1 wound. Just a thumbs up there.
Come back out for the big thumbs.
So Amber
Relief.
Spear, I finally got it off, but it didn't do diddly. So just 1 wound, 2 wounds left on the gyro.
Is the general consensus counting down?
I can dub. It's up to you if you want to
I'll go
counter.
with down.
Lovely.
He's taken 1, he's down to 2.
Ah, maybe the Ungor's got to show their worth. Maybe it's the son of Gore, ready to show his worth.
Oh, not the no horns.
So that is the spear. All right, and I think then we're going to go for maybe a curse. Curse Amrit on the Longbeards. 3 dice. I need 10. I need to show a 5. I rolled 2 dice last time. I rolled 3 dice this time, just to make sure. There we go. So we've got 15 to cast this. So the Skull of Rakos. That Skull of Rakos is really good.
I'm gonna let you have it.
Ooh.
Let you have it.
Spicy. So Curse of Amrit goes down off on the Longbeards, and then I'm going to end my magic phase. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to end the magic
Why is
phase.
he like this?
All right then. So then we're going to go for. I think.
He's gonna stand still. It's fine. He's gonna.
Didn't want to move
He's
anyway.
gonna die. He's
wanna
gonna
move
get
anyway.
bombed. There's 2 gyrocopters gonna get him.
All right. I think we're going to go for Melkos Mystify Miasma on this unit of Dwarf Warriors for their movement or.
It's initiative, isn't it? Going for initiative.
Obviously going to go for initiative. Do I do movement or do I do weapon skill? I think I'm going to do
All of the above.
all of the above. I could go for the big one. How many dice got left? I've got 2.
2.
But you do have +4, so it is an equal dice roll at this point. I'm going to go for the big one. So I need a 6 on 2 dice. Which I do get. I get an 11.
Oh, see, I didn't want you to get that one because I didn't want to have to use my other scroll. But I feel like I might have to.
Oh, is he going to use it? Oh, here we go. He uses the scroll. Does it go away?
On a 4+.
Oh,
It continues.
really? That's really upsetting. That's super upsetting.
It's a good thing I paid those extra 20 points to make both of those the double runes of spellbreaking, isn't it? Really consistent. Could have had Vanguard.
Could have had Vanguard.
Steady on.
Yeah.
Steady
You buy the
on.
ticket, you make the risks.
Steady on, says James. Then I think we're going to go for. I can't see you cast anything on 1 dice. Got a lot of high cast spells here. I think I'm just going to go 3 dice of Wisdom's Wild Form on the pigs. Range is 12 inches. Oh, okay. I might need to boost this up. I will need to boost it up to 13 to cast. What a weird 10 to 13. So 3 points. So I need a 9 on dice. I get +1 because Skull of Rakos, and I get +1 because I'm a
-1.
-1,
casting value, yeah.
and because I'm a monstrous beast and a beast man.
Yeah.
I'm not a beast man, but
You need 12.
I need. So I need to get +6 to this. I need a Yeah, I need to roll some dice here.
Oh, that's 11.
That is 11. Good stuff. Good stuff. All that for nothing. So I failed to cast it.
Still got dice left. How is this happening?
Would you roll the 7 to stop that and save your scroll? Ah!
I do it to yourself.
Hypothetical dice rolls are the best.
So that is going to be that. So I think then we are going to go into some shooting. And I think we're just going to pump these shots into this gyrocopter here. I think I'm going to roll them all at the same time because they're both moved and they're both long range. So I'm hitting on 6s. So I roll 10 dice here.
Oh, jink.
You can do if you want. Make your minus one to it. There we go. So we're hitting on 6s. Go on, go.
Wounded on 6s.
We're in on 6s. Strength 3, toughness 5.
I've still got 4 dice ready for my saves.
Go on, baby. 2 6s.
Oh, mate.
It's 4 up armor?
Yeah.
4 up or 3 up?
4 up.
Go on, Uncle. Go on, Uncle.
I'm not going to talk about the statistics.
Oh! Couldn't give it to them, could you? Couldn't let them have it.
Not a chance. Not a chance.
And these Uncle are, unfortunately, out of range to steal the glory. That's really upsetting. I really, that's, man. You stole it from me. Stole it from me.
10 shots in the atmosphere, so high.
Yeah, taking a that drove can't take a
The
lot.
gyrocopter's just he's in a bad place.
A bad place.
He's an emotional place.
Right, so in terms, but really in a bad place as we go into combat, is this gyrocopter here. So you are initiative.
I'm just going to do my fear test because I believe you cause fear.
I believe I cause fear. I say confidently.
I mean, I've never run a unit of 12.
I do cause fear. I do
Our
cause fear.
pigs tend to get eaten.
So you want to take your fear
I'll do
test
my
then?
fear test on leadership 9, and I do not believe I'm within range of a reroll.
It's better going
Oh,
leadership
I
9.
am. He's too far away to be general leadership.
Oh, is he?
But
Okay.
I've got the battle
Bad
better,
beard,
so leadership 9.
Yeah, you're fine. You're initiative 2 as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
Do your attacks, mate. I've initiative 2 as
I
well.
believe it's 2 attacks. One for each propeller wing. Oh, wait. So 3s. Oh, it's fallen out. I've missed already. Another miss. Oh,
No, hit.
And strength 4, toughness 5, so
So
5s.
5s. No win on the pigs. Pigs are still unharmed.
Why would I even consider hitting anything?
Right, so we have 4 attacks. So they have 4 attacks of base. We have 12 attacks from the 3 guys in base contact. And then... only get 2? Oh, you're a smaller base. You're not on a 50. I'm on a 50. So I get 8 attacks in the front rank then, and just 2 supporting for 6 more from there.
Not monstrous beasts. Not. They're not given 3 for monstrous support.
Yeah, so I got 3 attacks, 6 attacks and the 2 supports. It's 8 there, and then 3 6.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, I forgot they had 4 each.
Watch this gyrocopter survive. So we need 4s to hit. Maybe not. Maybe not. The pigs are angry.
What is this?
That is terrifying.
What can dwarves do against such reckless pork?
Piggy pressure. So we are strength 6 on the charge because of thunderous charge. So
3s to wound.
3s to wound. Strength 6. Here we go. I gave a good chance. I gave a good chance though. Do you want to take like 6 parry saves?
I'd like to take them.
I would
If
imagine.
I was allowed
To be honest, if you're attacking with the propeller, I'd imagine that propeller is chopping the arms off as you're going in to go for the attack.
Yeah, but I'd have to roll to wound, and that seems to be an issue at the moment.
That does seem to be a bit of an issue. So I won the combat. I'm just going to turn the face. They're not frenzies.
Yeah.
They're not frenzies. I have to run, which is very nice.
No.
So could you hold the gore tray for me, please? Oh, okay, I'll do it by myself.
Not at all. The gore tray.
Pick these up because they do stick to the
Got it.
mat a little bit. Go like that. Welcome the charge. We welcome the charge of the dwarves. Yeah, I'm terrified. I don't think the pigs belong for this world, maybe. But that is going to be my turn. The double charge.
Just so thinking,
The double charge.
have a look at that angle. I think it's going to have to be.
So that is it for my turn. So we're going to go into dwarves' turn 2.
What is this? What is this? Ladies and gentlemen, you stand upon precipice. This could be the turn that makes or breaks it for dwarfs.
Foot dwarves.
I've got 2 7-inch charges to declare. Max has already declared that he is terrified.
I am absolutely scared of this. If this goes off, I think if this goes off, I lose the pigs.
I think it's a difficult time if I don't. There's going to be a lot of protracted combat with lots of things getting stuck in, but I think if the warriors get into the pigs on their own, they're going to get minced before they
Dude,
get a
yeah,
chance to
that
swing.
would be an issue, yeah.
If the Ironbreakers get into the pigs on their own,
That'd be more of an interesting one.
Yeah. We'll
Anyway.
have to see, won't we? But
So,
we're
so
on to
who is
Dwarves.
charging then?
Dwarves turn 2. It's really important that these happen.
So both Warriors and Ironbreakers going into
so
pigs.
We've got Warriors and we've got Ironbreakers, and I think that's everything.
Do I flee?
Charges.
Do I declare the
You
fleet?
could
could declare-
could declare that flee.
The temptation.
It's bold on a 600-point unit.
It doesn't rally.
Yeah, like,
It's a bit further away from the BSB at that point.
there's the majority of my brain's going, no, take the charge. It'd be really cool to see us having. There's that little man in the back, the little pig in the back going, please.
And he ran wee all the way home.
He did. they would. But I think I'm going to risk you not rolling more 7s because you haven't
rolled.
You haven't rolled any 7s so far. I don't think you rolled above like a 4 yet, to be honest. But I think I'm going to hold against both.
I don't think there's any more charges for me to declare.
I think a Gyrocops want to go into older Uncors.
Just stand and shoot and kill me. With
Obviously.
both.
Live both. Just toing, toing. 5 hits, 5 wounds, 4
well.
failed arm saves.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to go for. So, the
Please.
Ironbreakers
Please.
and Belagar.
Please, I can't watch this. I actually can't watch this. Please fail. Yes! Now I kind of want the Warriors to go in. Oh no! The Warriors. Oh!
That's a 6. It's not made it either.
Right. Oh, so 5 inches for the
So
Warriors.
fell forward 5 and make it a lovely
Like unfailable charge. Oh, 6
slide you across.
and then
Like
2 inches
and
for the
then
Dwarves.
he's going 2. So 2 and go 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, my heart is beating a mile a minute right now. Oh! That's rough.
Rallying.
Ready, fleet troops?
Let's see if we can get this one guy back. I think we're out of the 12. We are out of the 12,
Yeah.
so it's a 9.
There's
the 7!
He saw the 6 and he that's a fail.
So,
Oh man.
like so.
Yeah?
Remaining moves.
Oh, don't do this to Gary. Don't do this to Gary, please.
I think we're going to have to.
Gary!
Because here's where, ladies and gentlemen,
You roll a mid. Do you take damage? You roll a
roll
misfire.
a misfire and take a win with the armor save. And
Is it a wound on?
just see a balloon deflate. All your hard work.
All my hard work getting it down to 1 wound from an big amber spirit and some shots.
So let's go for it. Let's get him flying across. And I think I might.
So which one? This one dropped the bomb, didn't it? The one that's on 1 wound hasn't
well,
dropped.
he hasn't dropped, so that's the risk. I'm going to go for the, as you say, the Hexwraith player in you is going to do a little bit of a dance and come out
About there.
like there. So
Yeah,
go
that's fine.
like that.
Noises are included when Rob comes to the channel.
And I'll slide it. James will slide that one out for me. And right, here we go.
Misfire, kill it, please.
You can see the look on his face right now.
Oh. Blow dice.
Oh! 10! Come on! 4 6s! Come on!
I can see it happening. I can see this happening now.
That'll be those 275 victory points that I get for the game.
Oh, here goes Gary. Bye, Gary.
Hard step,
Rob, please. Rob, your dice. I say your dice.
my dice!
I say your dice. They're our dice. You rolling our dice is absolutely awful. This is insanity.
He's trying to give it to you, mate.
He's hand it on a silver platter. Right, so that's
Gromril platter, no less.
the best kind of platter.
What is this?
What is this
What can
madness?
dwarves do against such reckless hate?
Oh.
I don't think I can get across anywhere and do some decent flame.
No,
10
maybe.
away.
You can flame like that.
And get across people.
Absolutely devastate the Ungors.
Go like that.
Yeah.
And see if we can't get a little bit of fire on fire.
Toasty! You would get one. You'd get one from the back
here. A
here.
little bit closer that way. And I might get 2.
Might get 2 that way around.
Don't think I'm within an inch there.
No, nowhere near.
Nah,
You're good. You would get 2 at that point, yes.
Okay. So we'll do that in the shooting phase because I'll have something to do in that phase.
Do the Longbeards want to move?
Reforms with curse,
Reforms do count as
Do
movement
count,
of
don't they?
any kind, yeah.
which they don't in regular.
No, I think this says...
It's
What's the
treats
word?
all terrain other than impassable terrain as dangerous terrain and will fail on dangerous terrain chest on a 1 or a 2.
Checking the dangerous terrain word.
I believe there
Where?
was something involving a Grandmaster in a previous game and a reform.
Doesn't count.
No? Okay, lovely.
So I will
Just turn and face him.
I'm not checking between.
Yeah, because I think we have had this before,
I
haven't
think
we?
there was
Yeah.
something that involved a Grandmaster without any spoilers
Yeah.
and a forest in dangerous terrain.
Yeah, now I remember. Yes, yeah, you are
I'll
correct.
reform like so, like that, without moving forward because
Lovely.
cheating. Well,
Shooting? It's magic's done.
so he can't shoot because he's not fast cavalry.
He wish he was.
He wishes he was. We'll go with a little toast.
A little toasty
Little
toast.
roasty toast. So I think it was
4 guys
four
and
two.
2. Excuse me. Something caught my throat there.
It's all right.
Pig in throat.
It's all right. A frog in your throat.
A frog in my
Kermit
throat.
the Frog and Miss Piggy.
Miss Piggy? Oh, Kermit.
Oh, Miss Piggy. Oh. Or the puppet-based TV show.
Oh, is there? Oh, Sesame Street,
Yeah.
maybe. Go with that one. There's no pig in Sesame Street, is there?
Elmo says you need to burn.
Well, that's terrifying.
Two wounds.
2 dead Ungor.
And then that's from the front.
Yeah, we'll go with... Oh, it's 1 rank. Let's go from my friend.
And then 2 on the back.
Get both of them
2
as well.
more.
Like that.
Now, if only there wasn't some form of mark of...
They are, unfortunately, Marcus and Nesh, because of Triple Crown comps, they
Yeah.
are not going to take any panic tests.
Which is the smart thing to do.
You love to see it, because Ungor...
I do love to see it.
Ungor,
I do love to see it.
Ungor will run away to a stiff breeze. So,
Or a bit of wet water, hot water.
bit of wet blanket. Do you want to shoot? You want to flame a template over there? Oh, he marched.
Do my
Yeah.
bomb.
Oh, does that take away the shooting?
Yeah, well, it's
Ooh, wow.
marched, so I can do my bomb, but I can't then do ever specify that you can't
Okay.
bomb and breathe.
Well, I think that's maybe
I
it.
can't breathe either. So these are the fastest turns you've ever done, I think.
He's up there. He's certainly up there with the fastest turns. But I think that is going to be it for your turn too, then, Rob.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, here comes the charge of the
Charge of the Pig Brigade.
Pork Brigade. Once more into the Valley of Death, dear friends. Drove the charge of the Pork Brigade.
Oh dear. Right, ladies and gentlemen, you stand upon my precipice, my porky precipice here now, because we're about to see it. We saw a mess up a gyrocopter.
A porcine pressure piss.
Porcine pressure. So we're gonna now see if porcine pressure can take out a unit, just of anything. It doesn't matter what unit it is. You're gonna see if they can take out a unit, and they are going to charge the Dwarven warriors. Would you like to flee?
No.
So they're going to charge there. The Gore are going to charge the what do you call them? Ironbreakers.
Because I'm standing on a large stone, I cannot choose to flee, even if I wanted to.
Okay.
I don't want to.
You don't want us to flee, no? So they're going to charge the Ironbreakers. The Chariot's also going to charge the Ironbreakers as well.
I have to stand.
This Chariot is going to charge the Gyrocopter.
I think I'm gonna.
A bomber. Sorry, Gyro bomber. It's not a copter, it's a bomber.
I think I'm gonna have to stand and shoot.
Shoot
I
him!
have to stand and shoot.
Shoot her! Shoot her! Other dinosaur movies are available. This is great.
We've got no hits,
Oh,
ladies and
this
gentlemen.
thing! He's been awful!
Oh, drop the die.
So he's going to charge it, I think. Oh, and Gary the Gorgon's going to charge the Gyrocopter as well.
I'll stand.
You'll stand?
And see if I stand on my terror check.
You do. Terror test there. Oh!
Ladies and gentlemen!
Oh, man.
Caught it from Max.
Yeah, caught it from me. He's going to, before you write, he's going to test the redirect.
Yeah.
Leash 10. Oh, he brought a free leash 10.
Three tens.
3 in a row now. So how far are you going?
6.
Okay.
So I'm going from the centre of that, so I'm going there to there.
And now my charge roll. We'll see how far we can get. I don't know how far away I am, but I'm going into the Longbeards obviously here. What's my distance there, Rob?
It is
14?
6.
6?
It's over 12.
Okay. 6! There we go. I dig it. What was that? That was a 2. As a 2 rolled into a 6. So he does make it. That's all the charge, by the way, as well. So he's going to go into there and maximise up. Like so. This is all going Beastman.
Yeah, everything.
It's all coming up Beastman here. The pigs can't fail. Physically cannot fail.
Millhouse the murder cow.
I want to go into. Oh, the pigs are an awful. So it's
They're
not really.
awful.
They are.
Don't ever say that.
They're not going to rank. They're not going to go base to base very easily.
Dwarves have done, they'll be awful.
There you go.
Don't. So I'm going to go like
The dice has been awful.
that. Dice have been awful. So why are we saying awful? Why are we saying awful? We don't need to say awful.
Because you're going to whiff. The dwarves are going to lift those axes, and it's going to be clobbering time.
Yeah, absolutely chop
Other
down the
Marvel
pig.
catchphrases are available.
So then we're going to go with the chariot. It's going to charge into the gyro bomber. I don't know how far it needs, but we're going to roll it. Well, is it a 10?
It is it's 7 plus you've got 4, so 11. It's over 11. It's 13 inches away.
Sad times. So we're going to go forward 3 inches. Back to there.
Lads, the comeback's on here.
The gyro bomber survives another turn.
Sit forward on the edge of seat, controller in hand.
Now we're going to see what we can do here. So the gore. See if they make their charge. Whip!
Yeah, I can see a 6.
Oh, what's it going to be?
Just on the dice you make it in.
And I'll do the chariot as well, just to be on the safe side. My word. There's no need for this. So go like so. And then the chariot will literally just clip onto the edge there.
My Rune Lord. No.
Like that. And then I just have Ungor. I don't know what they want to do with themselves. Yeah. These Ungor are going to... You know, they're going to stay there. They're going to keep the... not going to suffer -1 for moving. This dude is going to move in the unit. He's going to go to there. And the unit itself is going to go to there. They still both in 6? They are not.
Max, they have incompatible base size, so triple crown.
That's sound opposite. Okay, James reminded me here of my own channel's rules here, and they have to, because incompatible base size. They have to stay on either end. So I can't actually get the +1 to the Skull Arcos, unfortunately.
It's those little victories, guys. It's those little victories you've got to take.
But they are just going to shift over slightly, so we do continue to get both extra dice from the shard, and we are still within the 12. Make sure over here as well. I'm terrified. And these guys are just going to go try and pick off this one over here, I suppose. Like that. And then like that. No, you know what? They were there. I'm going to go... I think that gyro's going to be charging them anyway. You know, no, we have to try and kill this gyro off here.
You assume that I can roll dice.
I do assume that, and it's going to happen. It's going to happen. You're going to get some dice going your way.
This combat. Nothing but hits.
Nothing but hits.
Nothing but hits, nothing but wounds. I win.
Nah! And then we have one last chariot.
Reform into there. Sweep up.
One last chariot to move up, and he's just going to go 7 inches to there. Like so. I can't go next. It's more of an inch. So I have to go about there. Like so. Gyro bomber facing the world.
It is.
Gyro bomber against the world. So we're going to magic then. We're going to see what happens. So we get 8 or 7. That's 7, not 8.
With 9 with your...
9 with a shard, so that is 9 for me.
I've still got 3 channels for now, but you've got 2 channels.
I still do have 2 channels, and I get... Hey, get 1. Stop it. And you have your 3 channels. No. Wow.
Nah.
Well.
It's a good thing I've still got those scrolls though, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Right then, so. We are going to... Strength of the Dwarf Warrior?
3 base.
3 base.
And then with the Great Weapon it goes to 5.
5. So you win me on 4s. Okay. Do I really need Strength 7?
Is it ever about need?
Is it? Well, that's a good point. It's ever about need. It's about more I want. Do I want Strength 7? I want Strength 7. But I want to do other bits and pieces first. Right. So, I think... 3 dice Curse of Hammer here onto this unit here, onto the Ironbreakers. I'm going to use 3 dice to get +1 to cast this. This is the Skull Arcos dude. He does get it on a 19.
Oh god, I'm going to have to use them all.
19 to cast that. That bad boy.
They really, really, really need to not be -1 to hit.
Not to be -1 to hit.
So I think I'm going to have to use all of my dice and then give you free reign to do what you want. And it's a horrible, horrible moment, but...
Do you want to know what I was
Even
doing?
with average dice, to get a 19, I'm looking at 5, and I've only got 5. So, such is life.
You should have got that.
Stopped it on a 19.
Just about.
Meets it, beats it.
Oh man. So that is that. So you do stop the minus on Twitch, which is quite nice. For you anyway, not for me.
Yeah, but now you've got free reign with your 7 dice.
7 dice, yeah. We're gonna pull something out of James' bag and we've got Occam's Mind Razor the Gore. We're gonna go 5 dice Occam's Mind Razor on the Gore. I need a 14. I'm gonna go Danielle. I'm gonna lose the general's leadership. Everyone's gonna lose combat. Everyone's gonna run away here. 5 dice Occam's Mind Razor. We don't even miscast it. That's insane. 10, 19, 21, 25. Occam's on the Gore then.
When it goes for you, it goes for you.
I mean, you have had awful luck in this. This has been awful.
Such is the way.
Such is the way. And I think we're going to go with 2 dice Melkoffs on the Dwarf Warriors. On their weapon skill.
Yeah.
That's
You got it.
What is their weapon skill? 3 or 4?
It's 4.
It's 4. So I need to get at least 2 to get hitting you on 3s.
So I'm hitting you on 5s.
Weapon skill 1, weapon skill 3. Yeah, you are.
-3.
I just... Now I see why people bring double level 4s.
Yeah.
It's mad.
Well, Shadow and Beastmen.
Shadow
I'm a
and-
huge fan of.
that
I'm
is
a
really-
massive fan of Shadow and Beastmen.
Well,
It goes particularly well for giving the added benefits of not hitting your own guys back. I run a lot of Nurgle as well.
I
so,
do like the Nurgle, but I think Slanesh is really crucial with
with the small units.
Yeah, with the
but
small
my,
units.
My blocks of infantry, I'm always Nurgle with the Shadow to try and make it less easy to hit my squishy boys.
Yeah, the weapon skill 3 does hurt a lot. But anyway, we're going to go into shooting then, and we're going to go with... These guys moved. These guys didn't move, but are probably out of range, if I'm honest. Well, they're in range, but they are long range though, so they're going to all be at short range. That unit certainly did move, because they were facing that way. They did move, sorry, they did move. So they're long range, they're in 6s, they're hitting on 6s as well.
They're 5s?
Long-
They're short range.
Yeah, so 5s. Yeah. Sorry, I don't have a lot of like actual shooting units in my army. I usually just use hell cannons or stuff like flamers, and they're really weird. Or, flaming chariots. So we'll go with the 6 shots first with the first 3, or the first 2 units of 3, into this gyro, needing 5 to hit the gyrocopter. Crack shots! That was a 5.
It really was a 5, and 6 is the wound.
6 to wound. 1 6.
Stop it.
Stop it, you.
4+.
Yeah, you made past the arm save, and then 5 guys hitting on 6s. 1 hit again, 6 to wound. 1.
Stop it.
Stop it.
4+.
Hey! That's better. And those guys over there are going to shoot into the...
already dead.
Those ones over there are going to shoot in the gyro bomb. They didn't move, but they're long range, hitting on 5s. Get 2 hits with that one. 2 more 6s. Toughness is still 5.
Still 5.
6s! No, nothing this time round. The shooting does not devastate the Dwarven lines. And so then we're going to...
But everything else will.
Well, we're going to see what happens now. So we're going to go into combat. I think we're going to do... Moo? Not going to move.
No,
we're going to do the Gorgon first.
Gary might move.
I am scary. You should take a terror. They are immune to psychology. Old grumblers, aren't it?
Yeah.
Oh, not old grumblers, but it's immune to psych as base.
They are immune to psychology, I think, as base.
Yeah.
And then old grumblers is re-rolling panic. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Within 6.
Lovely. So, your initiative 2 or 3?
And then my rune smith, is 3. Rune smith is 3. Your 3, I think, as well.
Gorgon is initiative 3 as well. Do you want to do your runesmith first?
Yeah, he's going to kill him. Physically can't.
I'll give you how many extra attacks you need to get the 4 attacks.
4 attacks.
How many attacks do you have normally?
He's got 2.
I'll give you the extra 2 attacks. I'll give it a chance.
It's not going to happen. I've got 2 hits.
2 hits. 6s.
4, so I need 6s.
Nah.
It adds up to 6.
It does.
Is that one?
Does
Does that count?
That works. So I have 6 attacks base, +1 for being frenzied. Weapon skill 4.
Yeah,
hitting on 4s. 4's to whip. That is 4 hits. And then strength 6, toughness 4, so 2's to wound. Ooh, mind the camera there. That was a 3, so 4 armor saves. So I go
No armor save.
strength 6,
so
heavy armor
4.
shield.
Yeah, heavy armor shield.
Yeah.
So that's loses their armor, and it's 5 up parries because of the shield wall.
I charged you.
2.
Yeah, 2. Okay.
And then
It's a start.
give you a whack. So I've
You'll
got
give me a whack back.
3 from the front and then 4 from the back.
Yes.
So 8 attacks.
Is that including champ?
That includes the champ. Yeah.
Okay,
So
champ.
3 plus the 1, an extra on the front, and then
Yeah.
4 behind. So I need 3s to hit him.
Weapon skill 5.
Weapon skill 5.
Ooh, that is good. I mean, if you have 4
So I get
6s,
4 6s now.
yeah, 4 6s now. Go on.
They've used those 6s, but I'm not a believer in swapping dice back out.
Neither am I. I don't
So,
believe.
but then maybe I should be. Maybe I should be. 4 6s.
1 6.
So he does go down to 3 wounds now. But then I do get my delicious Thunder Stomp.
I'm going to put my shields over my head.
It's gonna be a 3, not a 1, James. Stop jinxing it there. 2's to kill. It is 3 more dead.
I am stubborn.
You asked, I charged, did 5 wounds. You did a wound back with 3 ranks and a banner.
Yeah.
You only lose by 1 though. It's not bad. It's not as awful as you
Not
think
as
it
terrible
is.
as I thought it was
Not
going
as
to
an
be.
immediate thing. But you are, you said you got so ruined stoicism.
Yeah, it would have been stubborn with steadfast.
Oh, it wouldn't sound the same. Yes, that's a good point. Don't do this, Rob. Don't do this, Rob. You're fine. You're on a 3. There
Even
you
with
go.
a 6 in the pot, it
Yeah.
would have been.
So the Rune Smiths are at least 10, aren't they?
No, he's 9 because he's a
they?
hero.
Oh,
Rune
okay.
Lord, I think, is 9 as well.
Okay.
Yeah, Rune Lord's a 9.
Oh, I thought.
Thane's a 10.
Okay, I thought all characters were just 10 for dwarves. It's rare because I don't have any leash of 10 in my entire book. Really upsetting. Right, so we're gonna go. What's more exciting? What is more exciting here? What do you want to see first, Rob? What do you want to see first?
Well,
Don't want to see any of it.
I feel like the player in me would say I'd want this to go, so I've got the reroll for the banners here. the pessimist in me thinks that they might be running away. Who knows?
We'll do the gore first.
You do the gore
We're
first.
going to do the gore first. We'll see if I do my Primal Fury. If I get Frenzy as well, which is. Do I pass it? I don't pass it, but then the BSB reroll. Still fail the Primal Fury.
There's a chance.
There you go.
Chariot?
Chariot's impact hits, yes. D6.
I was thinking of the Primal Fury.
Primal Fury. 5 impact hits, and then the Primal Fury, he passes. So impact hits first, so 5. I don't believe it's scythed.
No, because Beastmen don't know how to attach spiky things to wheels.
Just attach a sword, but they don't have to build a chariot.
Yeah.
Just don't have to stick
exactly.
a sword to a rope, yeah?
They've developed wheels, but that extra part of Ben-Hurring the edges of them.
Ben-Hurring. So strength 5, winning your dwarves on 3s. That's 2. 3, sorry.
3 up armor save, minus 2.
2, so 5 up.
Ups. And it was 3, was it?
3, yes.
So 3 5 up armor saves.
We get 2 of them. It's a start.
Blink.
Lovely. And so then we're going to go into
Belagar.
Belagar. Does he wish to unleash Ancestral Fury?
I don't know, I think you might have to, you know? You might... before anything, have you got any challenges to declare?
No. I will not issue any challenges.
Okay. I won't either then.
No? Lovely.
I think that Rune Lord could be in a bit of bother, but we'll see.
We will see.
Is he going to unleash? How many ranks back?
I have 6 ranks.
I've currently got 5. So
5, so 5 ranks and the front rank.
4 ranks, sorry. I
Yeah.
need to give it some beans, I think.
Give it the beans.
To give it some beans. 5 ranks, I've got 5.
Mm-hmm.
No. 500. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, got 5. Sorry, for a moment there, forgot how to count. Yeah, I'm going to unleash with Belagar.
Yep.
And whale the unit.
And he's at ASF, isn't he?
He's got ASF and he's initiative 4, so he's hitting on 3s with his weapon skill of 8.
I'm not initiative 5 for a goat.
No.
A goat is not initiative 5, it's initiative 3.
So I've got 3s with a reroll. And then it'd be strength 4 against toughness 4, but his hammer gives a +1 to wound.
So 3s
So
then.
it's 3s reroll into 3s.
Rerolls.
Reroll those 2. So 7 hits out of 8 because he's unleashed his Ancestral Fury.
Yes, he doubles his attacks, doesn't he?
3s
3's to wound.
to wound. That's 5 goat parry saves.
5 go parry saves, so they do have a shield, so they got parry save, and they're markers each.
Markers each.
So 5 up parry saves. I failed plus none.
5 dead goats.
Thanks, James. Thanks for that input there.
Is that a laugh or just a bray?
That was a bray.
You weren't here.
That was a bleat. And then, what's the initiative on Iron Breaker? Or the rest of your
2
guys?
for breakers, and then the Thane is 3, and the Lord is also 3.
I think my Wargors are 4.
Yeah.
They are 4. So,
There
we
you go now.
I'll do the BSB Wargore.
That is the Rune Lord. I'm not going to attack the Rune Lord. I think everything's just going to attack the units, but I think the Wargore on the other side can only attack the BSB.
Yeah, I think so.
Lovely. So the Wargore, my Wargore BSB will attack the units. He has 3 attacks.
Weapon skills 5.
Weapon skill 5. So 4 split from there. Really would have liked Primal Fury here. So 1 hit. 2 swings of Occam's. 1 wound.
That's a 5-up parry save,
It is a 5 parry save.
which he fails.
Get one of them. And then the Wargore on the other side, I need to double check what I actually gave him for equipment, because I've forgotten already. Give me 2 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right with you.
I believe he is the Seed of Rebirth.
He's a seed, yeah, he has a Seed of Rebirth. I'll tell you now, he's a Seed of Rebirth, but he has the Sword of Might. So it won't matter here because I've got Occam's Mind Razor off. So hitting on 4s with the other one onto the Thane. 1 hit.
And 2s.
2s to win the Thane. On the table, Max. Nope, there you go. Lovely.
Okay.
No wounds there. And then your
3s.
Yeah, so your Rune
I've got
Lord.
my Rune Lord and I think my Rune Lord can attack your BSB.
Yeah, I think it can only attack the BSB if I'm honest.
Can probably attack the Chariot.
Oh, the chariot as well, yeah, obviously.
And then that row will have to attack either or.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might go. They're both toughness 5, aren't they?
The
Chariot stuff is 4.
Chariot
actually,
stuff's
so
4.
I think I'll go for the Chariot. It's probably easier
Yeah.
to hit and wound, in all honesty. So he's 2 attacks. I don't think he goes up to an extra attack as a Rune Lord, but I may be wrong. Yep, 2 attacks.
Lovely.
So he's hitting on 3s. 2 hits.
2 hits.
And strength 4, toughness 4, so 4s. 1
One
wound
wound.
at -2.
My
Because of
arm.
the armor piercing.
Ooh, so
from
my 4 goes down to a
Forge
6
Fire.
up. No. Fail the armour. So he goes down to 3 wounds. So then your Thane.
My Thane on the other side will go into the unit, I think. It's
Yep.
probably the more useful option at this point.
Mhm.
So we'll go with 3s to hit, 2 hits,
Mm-hmm.
and then strength 4, toughness 4, so 4s to wound.
4's to wound.
1 wound.
1 wound. So
A trick shot to go out of the pot and then roll back in.
your strength 5 piece will go straight from my 6th armour save. So we're going to go into 5 ward save, which I failed that as well. Not past any of those so far. So then, but it's all my attacks now,
And then me, yeah.
and then you. So the
Apart
5.
from him on the back.
Yes, so yeah. So I'll do the Primal Fury Goatman on the Chariot.
Yep.
He's hitting on 4s with a reroll. He has to attack the Rune Lord.
Yep.
How?
How's that? What?
No, roll it again.
Right. Lovely. Hits this time. Toughness of a Rune Lord.
Toughness 5.
So I'm winning on 5 because I've got a spear. No wins.
Takes it in his chest.
I'll do the pigs. I'll do the Tuskers now as well. Hitting the Rune Lord as well. Hitting on 4s with the Primal Fury. 2 hits. Wounding on
3 or 4?
not that it matters.
Not that matters.
I'm not a strength 5.
They don't get Tusker charged.
They don't
That's
get-
a specific Orcs and Goblins pig rule, isn't it?
Yes, it is, unfortunately. And then we have just the regular ones going into the unit. So we have the not faux render. It's faux render. It is faux render. Yes, it's not gouge horn.
No.
So that the back rank behind and the 2 guys next to the champ. So we have 9 attacks in total. Hitting, I really would have liked to have had the hatred here. It's been really nice. Hitting on 4s. That yeah, there you go.
I
That's
needed
why I would
that.
have liked it.
Desperately needed that.
That's why I would have liked the reroll. And then we're running on 2s because Occam's 1 wounds.
1 5-up parry save.
Still get 1. And your attack's back then, Rob.
So I've got 1 that can go into the unit, or go into the BSB or the Chariot. He's
Yep.
going to go into the Chariot.
Yep.
Because it's easier to hurt, I imagine. So it's 3s to hit.
Good stuff.
Good thing I made that decision.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I thought about it.
And
then
the rest
everything
of
else, he can hit that man. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 from behind. I think everything can hit the unit. By
6
the
from
looks of
behind.
it.
Oh,
He's
he's
just 4
attack
from
chariot, yeah.
Yeah, because he's diagonal tip.
Yeah.
So 5 plus
4?
4, so 9 attacks.
Same amount of attacks as I had.
Yeah. And I'm hitting on 3s. No rerolls because why would I give them hatred? You know,
Oh, well, that would have been very nice, but...
that's not terrible. Not terrible at all. It is statistical.
And then forced to
And then
wound
forced to
me.
wound times strength 4 base. Oh, talk to me.
Okay. I think I'm in trouble here, guys. I think I'm in a lot of trouble here.
So 5-up parry save.
Right, how many was that? 6?
6, yeah. Wow.
I think I'm in a lot of trouble here. I passed 1.
5 more dead.
5 more. Wow.
Wow. It was all part of that plan, guys. It looked like I'd stumbled, but actually it was all tactical tripping.
I've lost the combat. I've lost that combat.
Yeah, you've
And
got
I'm not steadfast either.
charge.
Charge with 4 moves.
4 wounds, so 5.
3 ranks.
3 ranks and
2 banners.
so 10.
10. You
I've
killed
done
10.
11?
11, sorry.
Yeah, 11 wounds with that one.
No, 11 wounds on the gore, so 12 there.
12 wounds, so that's me up by 2. I've got 3 ranks, up
Mm-hmm.
by 5. 2 banners, up by 7. So, double ones with a reroll. That went a lot better than I could ever have hoped for.
I mean, if I... Wow.
Wow, indeed. I mean,
Wow.
this is going to still end horribly.
But... Not even needing the reroll!
That was for the chariot, yeah? The dwarves are still going to roll?
Please let me have the goal. Please let me have the goal. That's the goal pass. Not even needing the reroll. That's insane. Chariot. Oh! Ah! I'm not particularly worried about that one now. So the chariot is going to run. That's insane. Insane.
It is. It's almost like the rules called that.
And the chariot's going 12 inches.
It's going to run through those boys. You've just taken your
Oh, I have to
general
take
away.
it.
I'm allowed that if you want.
Take the general away.
Did he pop through? Or?
Yeah. Yeah, he will. Just goes to there.
It's a panic test for that, isn't it?
Slash. Well, that's
the double ones. Oh!
that was a little slice of insanity for everyone right there. That was crazy. I am now absolutely sweating bullets.
I already was.
Yeah, well, it is very hot in here today. So we're now going to go into the pièce de résistance.
The pigs de
The
resistance.
pièce de résistance. So we're going to go into those attacks. I'm going first because you have got great weapons, I believe.
Yes, I do.
So they all attacking.
Yeah, you hit me on 3s as
So,
well. Because I'm weapon
1,
skill 1.
2.
I'll do a fear test.
Do a fear test,
Doesn't
just in
matter
case.
because I'm already weapon skill 1. I
There,
pass.
pass the fear test. 3 and 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Insane amount of attacks here, guys. I can pick up all these dice.
You love to see it.
There we go. So we are hitting you on 3, so you're up to skill 1.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Nothing but 1s and 2s. Come on.
Well,
It's about statistical.
let's have a look. Just chuck that out there very stylishly. So that's that, and then strength 6, toughness 4,
2s.
2s to wound.
Got the claw ready to take them out.
Oh, you not got parry saves, have you? Ooh. A few ones, so a lot of ones, to be honest.
Still them.
4, 8, 12 dead dwarf warriors.
That's 8. 12.
It's upsetting when you see someone take away a unit filler, because it really does take away the amount of models being taken off the board.
Yeah.
But that is all
12.
that is all them attacked.
So I got the Rune Lord, who would have gone at the same time, but it's fine.
Oh yeah, do you want to do the Rune Lord?
No, I'll do it now.
Yeah, do.
Actually, he's hitting on 5s. Never mind. And then I've got 7 from the back rank and 6 plus 1 for the champion, so 14 attacks hitting on 5s. It's going to be all hits, it's going to be all wounds. I'm going to maximise potential carnage here. I'm going to manifest it into existence.
Manifest destiny. 5 to hit.
5s to hit. Here we go. 3.
Ooh.
Not enough.
It's not enough at all.
It's not quite 14, is it?
No.
And
You got 3 wounds though. Kill a pig. The first pig down.
then some stomps.
And then some stomps. We've got 4 stomps. Strength 6, yeah, because I do keep the +1 strength. 2s. Another 3 dead dwarf warriors.
So, I do believe I'm steadfast.
We're the same ranks.
I'm not steadfast.
We've got the same ranks.
Oh no.
Yeah, so we have to win.
Double ones, I think.
I killed 14, was it? Or 15?
You killed 8, 12, 15 with a
Charge,
so that's
2
16,
ranks.
2 ranks.
18.
18. I did 3, so 15. I'm going to go with double ones.
Yeah, it's going to be a double ones, unfortunate. Ooh. Can you get the max early? Can you do it? The max early leashes, the good leashes apparently. No.
Why?
Wow. Wow.
Here comes the double one for the chart. They're running away.
They said it's going to happen. Let's see it. Double ones then. 8. I'm going to obviously chase you, try and get you down here. We are going to get...
Sorry, you've got
9.
2 dice.
Yeah, on the 2 dice. What was the other one being? It would have been, yeah.
So you end up...
9 inches.
Yeah, I'll just take this away. Wow. So you end up just here, sir, just behind that dice.
Well,
Just re-rack this tray.
the charge of the pigs.
Under pressure.
There is a lot of pressure. Pigs doing what Gore can't, apparently.
I mean, think about the points costing difference there. I think
Yeah.
and the survivability. I think the pigs did okay. The Gore did, I'd say, pretty well to still be there.
To still be there, to roll the double one was madness, but that is going to be Beastmen turn 2. We are turn 3. Sorry, this game's going quick. I'm usually slow games at this point. So that's Beastmen turn 3. So we're going to go into Dwarven turn 3 and see what Rob can pull out the bag.
Right, we're back into Dwarves turn 3. You could say I'm standing on the precipice. I would say I'm sort of halfway down the chasm, but I've got one of my hands just holding
Hold
onto
on to
a
the
rock.
edge. Hold on
Can
to
I
the edge
claw
there.
out of the precipice?
Back to it.
Kick the pigs down the
The
old.
pigs! Not the pigs!
So, at the moment, charges to declare.
Any charges?
I'm gonna risk it for a biscuit
Is there?
with
Yeah.
this gentleman
Yeah.
into that unit of Ungor.
For
Would you
my-
like to flee? Because you can, because you're not
I can,
immune to
I can.
psychology.
But distance because it'd be from there. That would be. I'd have to.
Pop
If
through.
I rolled a 9, they're dead. Oh no, sorry, less than that.
Oh yeah, because you. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna stand and shoot.
You stand and shoot.
I'm gonna stand and shoot.
Understandable.
I'll do stand and shoot now. So, long range.
Stand and shoot.
stand-
Sixes.
6s.
Fours. Long range. Stand and shoot. Sixes.
6s, yeah. 6 to it. Oh, God. Nah. Go on, triple 1.
Need a 5.
Triple 1. Ah, 20 is charge.
Just whilst thinking about why am I measuring that? Whilst we're thinking about charges, some people that have seen the list might have realised that I didn't use my double rune of slowness here. You might have heard at the time I said, well, you've done it on the dice because he was 10 inches away with the gore and rolled a double 6.
Yeah.
So with the +5, that takes him to 17. Even with my double rolls and picking the highest, I can't roll a 7 on a d6.
You can't, no.
I can't roll a double 1 on a d6 at times.
Apparently.
So here we go.
I can roll 2 ones
And
when I
the
really
same
need
with the
to.
chariot, it was a 7 plus an 11.
Yeah.
So again, I couldn't stop it from getting in. For those that might have been screaming, oh, he's got the double rune of slowness.
Wouldn't have D worked out
I
well.
do, but it don't matter.
Don't matter.
Don't matter.
Right, so any other charges?
No more charges.
I think the
And
dry
I've got-
bomb was to charge a flank, yeah?
I can't actually, it's facing down.
Ah!
As tempted as it would be, I've got rally first,
Yep.
isn't it? And
And
it's-
then regular moves.
So
yeah.
it is a 9 to rally. Thank you very much, Max.
Yeah.
Loves it. He's going to chill out there because he can't move.
See what else he can do?
And then this gentleman, he's going to...
Bomb. Can this thing misfire?
Yes. That's an unkind thing to say as well, Max, to be honest. It's a deeply unkind thing to say. Make sure I'm more than an inch away. Now, what are we classing this as?
Impossible if you want?
So
or?
they bump into it?
Yeah. No.
Okay, so I will go like that then, which will stop the wheel into my tasty flank.
Yep.
And, or if they've not moved at that point, who knows?
Who knows? Might roll another double 1.
Might win the combat, mate.
I might win the combat this time. Who knows?
And then we've got, hopefully, an opportunity.
So yeah. So when's the bombing run done then?
The bombing run is done now, and I have the page open, so it's during the remaining phases. I'll just check, is there any other movement I've got to do? No.
Everything's in combat.
Everything's in combat or has rallied. So, we've got a large blast template, which is centered over one engaged unit, anywhere over the target unit.
So you can pass over one model and stick the bomb there.
Yeah.
If you really wanted to.
I'm going to put it here, I think.
Maybe put it there because then you'll get more guys that way, right?
Yeah, we'll go like that, and it'll scatter onto the top of them, won't it?
Yep.
So, it's going back 6. So,
Sorry.
sorry.
6 like that.
Oh, is that about right?
Yeah, roughly.
More towards Rob. I think it's possibly
1 dude, or how many is that, Rob?
definitely 2. I'm just not sure if it clips. Is it that? I'll put it back on his head.
Mm-hmm.
Is that more acceptable?
Yeah.
So 3, and not the hole on anything.
No.
So that's strength 3.
Strength 3.
On that.
Okay.
So I'll just have. Thank you very much. Wounding on
Sixes.
3 sixes.
1 6.
And then on a 4+, it scatters d6. So 4+. Yeah. So it's going to scatter d6 from
Where the template
where
landed.
the template landed. So it was there.
Roughly, yeah. There.
So it goes to a small template now. Then.
I'll grab.
And, yeah. And it's only a d6. This one can't miss. Oh no, that's the wrong dice to take away. It's going off. I think everything.
There.
Yeah. It's just going to plop there.
Yep.
And go and hit the pizza oven.
Hit the pizza oven the door's made. Is that one use only, or can I do that multiple times?
It can do every turn with the. Not that I'm going to have.
Many turns left
And
with
because
it.
I've not marched.
You can shoot the
I
scattergun.
can shoot my clattergun. I like to call it a scattergun because
Clattergun,
it's
sorry.
missing every single time.
It hasn't hit in like
Hasn't hit.
12 shots.
Just hasn't hit full stop.
Right, so that is
That's
movement
remaining
done.
moves. I've gone to magic. Okay, that was excellent.
Good stuff. Shooting phase?
There's no remaining plays anyway. That's not
No,
remains in
that's
play.
a
That's an
augment.
I wish it was a remains in play right now because I could stop it on a 3+.
You could stop it on the 3+. That would be really good for you.
If he dies,
If he does die, that would be Uno bad.
so I'll go into the shooting and I'll go with the clattergun. I've moved, but I'm quick to fire. So close range, 4s.
4s? Fine.
5s,
Move.
multi-shots.
My
Thank
shot's
you very
5.
much. 5s.
Hey, hits!
2!
Strength?
4.
5s. Might get a pig.
Come on. Come on.
Ah! Pig down a 1.
Quick to fire. Might get him on that stand and shoot.
You could do. That'd be very interesting. So that's your shooting
That's
then.
my shooting, and that's my scrapping full stop, I think.
Yeah, so where do you want to go first then? With the combats.
Ooh, I'm out, I think.
Yeah,
He could slide across, but realistically, he might die.
possibly.
It's just that one gentleman there. So we'll go
Possible.
with the combats.
Where do you want to start then? Do you want to start with this one or start with those ones?
Start with this one. We'll save that one.
Gary the Gorgon then, yeah?
So, initiative 3 for the runesmith, and you've got
Initiative 3.
initiative 3 on
Yeah.
your Gary.
So your runesmith. Do your runesmith
My
first.
turn, so I'll go, yeah. I'm hitting on 4 3s because I'm
Are they up to skill 5?
weapon skill 5.
Are they for the runesmiths?
Pretty sure it's 5, but I will just check because it's important to check. I am 5. 5 with 2 attacks. Initiative 2 though.
Oh,
So
okay,
you
so
can
I will go first then. So the Gorgon, he won the combat last turn, so 6 attacks, plus 1 the frenzy, and plus another one because he has won the combat with blood greed. So we've got 8 attacks this time round. And we're hitting on 4s now. That is better than last turn. That
And
is
wounding
6
on
hits.
2s.
2s to wound. Now, 3 wounds. That's not so good.
So 3 6-up parries
3
because the
6-up
shield wall
parries.
no longer exists for my longbirds. No.
3 will die. Set up the 6. Thanks, James. Thanks for
So
pointing
that
that out
counts
for us.
as a save, yeah?
Yeah, just save 1.
And then I've
One
got
for 1.
champion for 2, runesmith for 2. It's all hitting and wounding
Yep.
are the same, so we can do it all at the same time. 2 regular and then 4 behind. So 2 more regular and 4 behind. For a lovely total of 10.
Many.
10.
Many. Too many.
I need 3 wounds.
Do need 3 wounds.
3 wounds. Hitting on 3s.
Terrified.
I really hate this guy, but not in the rules.
Oh.
Statistical again.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So
Should get 1 statistically.
dice
The
spike.
Triple Crown. Here's the comeback.
It's not showing any 6s, so
Comeback king. My heart's beating.
here
My heart's
it's saying
thumping.
3 6s.
Ah. Very statistical.
And then a thunder.
Then I get my thunder stomp. So,
One.
and we again 4. 4 this time. 2s to kill. 2 more. All the 1s.
2 ranks.
Mm-hmm.
A wound. A banner. Mm-hmm. And you've done 5. You win by 1.
Yeah, go Gorgon.
Stubborn 9. Where
Yeah, they are fine. Terrifying. Right, where do you want to go next then?
We'll
Rob?
go with the-
You go with
go with
the
the helicopter.
over here. What's your initiative 2?
2, yeah.
Do I want to make way? I think I actually do want to make way, to be honest.
They're stronger.
They are
No,
stronger.
they're the same strength actually, not on the strength.
Great
A
Bray
Brave's
Shaman.
might be 4.
Great Bray Shamans are strength 4.
Oh yeah, you are stronger.
So we will make way then. I think I can make way. No? James is shaking his head.
Oh,
I'm looking at James.
perfection.
Well, there we go. So I'll do my Primal Fury then. You're on the safe side. Hey, the Ungor really do hate you.
Get back for that.
It'll be 4, I think, because it's a 40
Yeah.
mil on a
4 guys.
20s.
4 guys.
Hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s. With hatred. Oh my. Well, look at that. Absolutely devastating.
6.
3 6s. Coming right up. No.
I've got hitting on 3s. I've got 2 attacks. Wish I had hatred. And strength 4, so wounded on 3s. Win by 1.
Win by 1. I've leash of 7.
And you're out of range of the BSB.
Out of range of the BSB. This is terrifying. Leash of 7. What? Nah, we are fine. Woo! Oh boy.
Such sadness.
Go like that. That is
combat here.
so scary. So scary. Primal Fury. Can I get a Primal Fury this turn round? Ladies and gentlemen, let's have it. Dark Frenzy! That's the second double one they've rolled for Alicia's test. Oh man, I got no words. I don't know what. Well, what can Dwarf do against such reckless braying? Or bleating, sorry.
You just, when it happens, it happens.
Oh man.
You go to a tournament 5 games and you get it once.
Yeah,
One double one over the entire weekend. And look at that, 2 in a game.
Man, well.
Bellegarde's going to
I
always strike
got no words. Yeah, he's got
the unit.
into the unit then.
So he's hitting on 3s with a reroll.
He doesn't need the reroll.
6s explode, yeah.
Obviously, yeah. Yeah, I'll give you that. 6 to 5 and 10 hits, yeah.
It's strength 4, so 3s.
3
so
swings
plus
plus
with that
1.
hammer. 3 parry saves, sir.
3 5-ups. Can I pass any this time round? Can I parry?
You're frenzied, you can't.
Oh!
Pass 1
6
6-up ward save then. James there's telling us I can't parry because I am frenzied. Maybe it's not so good that I'm frenzied then.
That'll do.
And then
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
I would have passed them all as well.
You really would have.
Come on,
sadness
James.
in my face.
Come on,
camera
James.
At that point.
Shall I do my boys first and my
Yeah, you've got
characters?
your characters.
So, the guy that has to attack the BSB will attack the BSB.
Yeah.
So he is hitting on 4s.
Yeah.
He has additional
With
attack
hatred.
with hatred. So 3 hits, 4 hits.
Yeah.
Strength 8.
So 2s.
2s to wound. Does he have any 4s?
6-up parry.
Oh dear. 2s. 3. 3 6-up parry saved.
He's in a unit of Ironbreaker, so it's always 5s, yeah? No, he's well dead.
Cut down.
So he's worth 2.
Get him. Then we have the
other Wargore.
other Wargore.
Sickener. Absolute sickener.
He'll just go. Runes. That's the Rune Lord, isn't
That's
it?
the Rune Lord.
Could he have a ward save? Possible. Oh, I think I'm gonna try it. I think I'm gonna try against the Rune Lord.
Frenzy.
I'll do a frenzy.
4s to hit him.
Force to hit him. With the hatred. Nah. And then strength 8 again, so 2s to wound him. It's 3 wounds. Does he add any?
Do you have flaming attacks at all?
Oh, I don't have flaming
Then I've
attacks.
got a 6-up parry, sir.
Oh dear.
3 wounds. That's a
1
6.
6.
No, he's dead too.
Wargores! They do get their attacks back though. We are the same initiative.
They're initiative 3, aren't they? Initiative 4, the Wargores.
The Wargores, I don't believe so. Oh, they're initiative 4. Wow!
So the Ironbreakers will step up around them.
Never have I seen anyone so happy about G4.
Wow! Right, so my attacks go before the Ironbreakers then.
Yeah.
This might be the turn, ladies and gentlemen. This could be the turn.
Double 1.
So, Champ has 2 attacks with the Frenzy, and then he has 2 buddies next to him.
Yep.
For them, and then we have 5 supporting attacks. Hitting on 4s, this time with the hatred. It's all good stuff right now. Let's be having ya. It's not bad. 5.
We've got 1 3 in there.
Is there a 3? Ah, there is a 3 in there. Thank you, Rob. So it's 5 hits so far. Hatred. Again, I don't know how I managed to do that. So 3 more hits there.
And then 2s for a
2s
5-up
to
parry because I'm an Ironbreaker.
You are an Ironbreaker, which is very upsetting.
6.
6 wounds. 6 5-up parry saves.
Right, come on. Need 6 5s here, lads. That's.
Yeah, 5 5s.
You know what? I can't be disappointed with that, can I?
Alright, that's
That'll do. That'll
Okay.
do.
not needed at all for that. That's upsetting. So
Right.
your attack's back then, Rob.
Yeah, I've got a champion. I've got 10. 10,
Yep.
10 Ironbreaker attacks. Hitting on 5s. No, hitting on 3s, sorry, and wounding on 4s.
Yes.
3s.
Oh.
And 4s. Could do with the 6 4s again like last time. 3.
3
Back
wounds
to
this
the
one.
averages.
So 6
3,
up.
6 upwards. So
6 up. Tzeentch saves. Pass none. So it's 3 more.
I think.
That's a close one.
Oh no, I've got 2 more, haven't I? You're right, because I'm 6 at the front.
You are 6 wide.
So
Yeah.
I'll roll those 2 extras. A 1 hit.
Good stuff.
No. The
So-
dice said no. So you did 5 6 wounds.
6 wounds total. I have 2 ranks for 8.
I've got and an extra 2 banners, so you've gone to 10.
10.
I've got 5 wounds,
So down
3
5,
ranks,
so down
and a
to
banner.
2.
So I've lost by 1.
Yeah!
That is not.
You are steadfast though, which is, it didn't matter there.
I'm stubborn with
Oh, okay.
Belagar.
Oh, you're stubborn naturally. Oh, that is very good.
But I've lost a lot of points there, and that's not how I wanted it.
I'm
to
gonna
go.
take the Occam's card off now because it's gonna go away on my turn and plays no third part here.
There was
Go.
such hope at that point, but I feel like my grip is definitely slipping as the sweat continues to pour from my dwarven brow.
That's rough. That's rough. Anyway, so that's the end of Dwarf turn 3.
Frenzy and double ones.
Double ones
That's
for
the
leadership
story.
test.
Impressive.
Gonna go into then Beastmen turn 4.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so moving to Beastmen turn 4. I cannot believe what is going on with the madness of this game at the moment. Apparently, goats just defying all expectations. It's the pigs, man. It's the pigs.
The pigs.
They are the lucky charms.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're gonna.
Cereal.
That is a cereal. Other American-based cereals are available if you want. So we're going to go into Beastmen turn 4. We're going to do some charges, I believe. And the only charge we are going to do is the pigs into the Gyro Bomber. Would you like to...
I'll stand and shoot.
Stand and
See if I
shoot?
can nick a wound off a
Yeah,
pig.
kill the last pig.
Because if I flee, you would be able to, I think, redirect into the flank up there.
Possibly.
I mean, you're 6 with a reroll, but as we've seen, that's probably
Apparently to me, for this game, it's not
perfectly
undoable.
average. So, quick to fire, dwarf crafted, so
Force.
Holy shot.
Oh, this thing has been really disappointing.
2 out of 20 hits.
Right, so that's going to be all the charges. So they'll move into the gyro as
And I
much.
think I will have to close.
I'll close as much as I can into.
Because at that point,
You?
you're clipping.
I'll be back in because we're yeah.
So like that.
Yeah.
And then I would close like so.
Like that.
Because of the gore that shouldn't be there.
Yeah, the gore should not be there at all. That is a very fair point.
Fairies!
Right, so then we're going to move into compulsory movements. Oh, sorry, rally fleeing troops.
Other fairly odd parents are available.
Fairies! Fairies! Crocker, is it? Crocker, that's it, Crocker. Leisure bait for the general being right next to you. There we go. That's what you love to see.
He loves it.
So he's going to go like that. And go over like that. So then you're moving to regular movements or remaining moves, subphase. So these boys are just going to, are they? I think it's going to move up 5 inches. It's about there. 5 inches to there. Do they want to go? No, actually they'll go about there.
Get ready for some serious charging action.
Preparing for the turns. And so these guys have really done absolutely nothing.
That's Max that plans ahead.
Yeah, it's scary, isn't
Let's
it?
just live in the moment, Max. Go.
It's scary, isn't it? Live in the moment. Oh, we'll go 10 inches that way. We'll flame charge the Iron Breakers. We'll have it all.
Give me the combat rush, Max. I need it.
We'll have it. We'll take it. I'll take the lot. Anyway, so these guys are going to go. This guy's going to have to go first to actually get out of the way of the other chariots. He's going to go about there. This one is just going to turn and go 7 to there.
A bit of a sticky situation there.
They try to go to the brave boy that he is.
He's got to give it. He's got to get some here.
And then these guys go 10 inches. About there. Like so. Try and do something over it. Right, so we're going to go into magic phase then. So I pick up my 2 dice and we'll see what we get. So, 7 to 6.
I don't have my +4 anymore.
You don't? No, that's very true.
One channel. Just the runesmith. You've got both your channels?
I do have both my channels. I'll do my 2 channels then. I get none of them, but then I do get my Shard of the Herdstone.
And I've got 1 channel for the runesmith. Oh,
Wait!
there
wait.
we are. So I've got 7 against your 9? 10?
9. Yeah, 9. So I rolled a 7 with a +2 to the Shard. Right. Tell you what you have done for me though. You've brought within 6 inches of the Scar Arcus. You've closed the doors now. I'm too happy for this. Alright, so I can't pendulum it in combat because that's direct damage. Right, so I think we're gonna go. What do we want to do? I think we're gonna go with Curse of Hammer here on the Iron Breakers. We're gonna use 3 dice for that. So I need a 5. I do get it. I get an 11. No, it's not 11. That's 8 plus 5. That's 13. That's better.
I feel like I need to stop pendulum.
I can't pendulum.
Not pendulum, sorry.
Occam's.
Occam's more than the -1 to hit. Because getting rid of my armor save entirely was a big issue with the
Yeah, I can see
Iron
that.
Breakers. And I don't think, realistically, I can risk, with only a +2 and you've got a +5 on that, I don't think I can actually risk casting it. Because I'd need, what have you shown, an 8? 13?
It's 13 with a +1.
I'd have to roll 4 dice, realistically, and then leave me with 3.
Yeah.
To stop. I think I'm going to have to let you have that one.
Yeah.
I just think it's too risky.
That's fair. That is
to go
fair.
with that Occam's.
Watch me now roll double 6 for Occam's Mind Razor.
I know.
So we are going to go then Occam's Mind Razor. Track the card. So Curse of Hammer here.
Plans of mice and men.
Go there. So Occam's Mind Razor, we're going to use 4 dice for this. So we are going to need, cast an 18, so we're going to need 13 on the dice. It's a bit ballsy, but I'll have other plans.
Because there's whistles as well.
Yeah, there's whistles as well. So 13 on the dice.
See what I mean?
10,
20s.
18 plus 5, 23.
3.
That's...
I've got to go for it.
Yeah,
I've got
that's
to
fair.
go for it with all 7.
Probably.
10, 24, 26, I think.
Yeah, well.
26, yeah.
Yep, 26. That's fine. So not Occam's, unfortunately. Sad times had Bile, but then we are going to go Whiston's Wild Form. Onto the what you call them? Gore.
You need to show a 4, I think, with all of your...
With the +1 from the Law of Tribute and the Solar Arcos, I just need to show a 4.
4, yeah.
Yeah. There you go. So that's Whiston's Wild Form off on the Gore as well.
I couldn't even risk it on a 1 dice keeping there because
No.
again the +5 from the skull has been
+5 with
nice
+6 the base as well. That is really good. That is really solid.
Easier to cast, isn't it? -1 to cast.
So -1 to cast. Right, so then we're going to move into.
At least they'll still get some armor save. It's not going to be as good.
Be a 5 up, 5 up, which is alright.
Yeah, but it's
not bad.
It's better than having -2. I mean, one for the regular guys.
One for the regular guys.
and
yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
We'll get there.
It's
We'll
not
get.
a 0.
We'll get to that in a second when it comes down to it. So we're going to move into shooting. The only thing we've got to shoot realistically is these 3 trying to take
Got
off.
1 wound left.
Try and take off the 1 wound. Here we go. So hitting on. So we moved and we're long range. Maybe.
I think you might be within.
Closest point to closest point.
I think you're in.
Ooh. Taste it.
Yeah. So 5.
5s. 5s and 6s.
Stop it.
Oh.
Stop it.
I should have changed the dice. I want to follow
do
your
that.
advice. Change
That's
dice.
not
Ah!
what you do.
That's upsetting. So that the Drycopter lives to fight another day. Go from there, and then we're going to move into. We'll go pigs. We'll do the pigs first. That's fun.
Fair test.
Fear test for me, please. No, you're fine. So initiative of Gyro Bomber 2.
It's still 2.
Still 2. We're at the same time. Do you want to do your attacks first?
Why not? See if I can snipe a pig. 3s. 1 hit.
Oh,
No.
no wounds. And so I'm getting 2 guys. 2 guys in base, so 8 attacks. And then
Just get my hand ready.
4 to it.
Oh.
Oh, and wounds there.
Oh.
The 3 wounds. Strength 6, toughness 5, so 3s. Oh!
Oh, that 3 was extra. That's 2 wounds.
Was there an extra one?
That was one of the dice roll. I think that was an extra one.
Okay.
But I think you've got 3 wounds.
I got 3
so it's
wounds
enough
there.
to kill it.
Yeah.
Because the 4 landed on the.
Ah, okay. That is my bad. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye, Gyro. So,
Gyro.
I think we're now going to turn to face. They'll just go as much as they can.
Well, you should be able to.
Yeah, to do the full.
Then, like so, and then that will be there. It's all right though, because I can parry in the flanks.
Yeah. So we'll do the Gorgon next as well.
Well, I'm immune to
Psychology.
You are immune to psychology. So Gorgon over here. Do you want to take? You are immune to psychology. That's a good point.
9 attacks now.
I do have 9 attacks, and I go before everything.
One
so.
by one. The runesmith goes at the same time as my guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
right, 'cause it was 2, not 3.
Do I want to try and swallow whole a runesmith?
I mean, at this point,
At this point, it works so well for me. But no, I'm not going to swallow whole a
3,
runesmith.
4's to hit, and then a 4 to instantly kill and glow him. He would be able to parry your mouth, I think.
You can parry the
There's
mages.
6 up parry save on your mouth.
No, we're not. We're not going to be that silly. We're just going to go for the units.
I think more likely is the chances on that
Yeah.
one to
Just gonna go for the
win
unit then?
and make me run away.
So 4's to hit the unit. In the. Well, that wasn't a miss. So that was a 3. I don't know why I'm rolling again. So that is 3 miss, 6 hits,
And 2s.
2s. Another 2 1s though. So 4 parry
parries, I
saves.
had 4 dice in my hand. So I'm looking at 6 parries. 6 parries.
4. Oof.
That only just adds up to 6 again. 4 more dead, and then I've got
Your attack's back.
10 attacks back.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting on 3s, needing 6s. I've done 1 again last turn. Come on, spike it. 10.
Am I down to 3 or down to
Down to
3?
2, I think. Because
To
I
2?
did 1 last time, didn't I? And you
Yeah.
had 3 left last time.
Yep, so down 2 then.
Come on.
Is he gonna? Is he gonna?
Believe
He's
you
gonna
can
fall.
achieve. That's a good
That's
hit.
good hits.
9 hits.
2 6s will do it.
Did I do any last time? Oh, no, I didn't do any with the bomber, didn't I? That was the 10 dice
Yeah.
that rolled no
So
sixes.
am I on 3 or 2 then?
Should be on 2, yeah.
2, yeah, lovely.
6s.
Ah! Down to 1. Gary the Gorgon continues his rampage. It's been rough. It's been super rough.
You ever seen the soul of a man
This
leave through his eyes?
flee his body.
Yeah.
Thunderstomp. Ah, that's 1. We get 1 dead
parry.
there.
So I've got a banner, a wound, a rank, and you've done 5, so you win by 2, but I'm stubborn. Oh,
Oh,
we're okay. Oh, we're okay.
they have been dicing there. So that's that, and so we're going to move into.
So reliable, 1 wound a turn. Here we go, lads.
So we're now going to move into a combat that shouldn't be happening at all at this point. And so we're going to go into...
Gyrocopter, yeah?
Oh yeah, Gyrocopter. Let's do Gyrocopter. Let's do Gyrocopter. I do Primal Fury. It's going to get the double one again. 4 guys attacking you.
Yeah.
So,
fours,
4s with the hatred. Oh, I need those 6s.
6s.
6s. No.
Come on. 2 hits, 2 wounds, run away.
That's 2 hits. Ooh.
1 wound. I win by 1.
Take that guy.
Come on.
Bring him in there.
7.
Leash of 7.
7 with no reroll.
Whoop! Ah! Honestly, mate, I've never seen my leash actually work this well. This is insane. I don't know what's going on right now.
I mean, I shouldn't be upset about that because 7 without a reroll, it's average on a dice.
Well, not for me.
It's you.
It's me. I can't do
What's
it.
going on?
We'll go into this one over here then. We'll do Primal Fury.
Yeah.
See if we
Double
get
1 again.
double 1. No, but we did pass the Primal
get
Fury though.
You've got hatred.
I do. So the Belagar goes
That
first.
guy's going to go first.
So hitting me on 4s
with a reroll.
with the ASF.
Auto strikes first. 3 hits. And then it's now
toughness
4s
5.
to wound because 5's normally
Yeah.
plus 1 with the hammer.
So 4s to win me.
2,
wounds.
but you've got your parry save of 5.
I've got
up
my
again
parry
because
save
you're
back.
not frenzy.
Can't pass them though. Right then, so Wargores then. So 3 attacks. So this one is the.
It's 1 sword of might, isn't it?
There's
So
one
you've
sword
got
of might.
6.
So the one that sword of might is going to be doing first. He's going to be hitting you on 4s with hatred. So 3 hits and then 2s. 3 6 up,
Minus
5 up.
3, so
Yeah.
yeah, so 6 ups. And then
5 ups.
Now what?
2 mon.
So he's dead, and I'll take him, and then we'll find.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that in a second. The other Wargore then hitting on 4s
Pause.
with the hatred. No, not this time. And then 3s.
This
1.
is 5 up, 5 up.
5 up, 5 up. Hey, there you go.
And then Gores.
Gores will go next then. So we
Gores
have
gone wild.
Gores gone wild.
Not Law of the Wild, to be specific. If anyone's
Oh,
thinking
God.
I said anything inappropriate, I didn't say the Law of Wild.
Oh god, no. How could you say that? How dare you say that? Hitting on 4s with hatred. That's better.
And then 4.
4's doing some strength 4 now. Nah, still not great. 4.
Didn't make a difference.
3.
But in my heart, it's
In my heart. 3 wounds.
-1. So
1.
4 up.
4 ups.
4 ups. And
And
then
5 up.
5 ups.
Get 1. Oh, they are super hardy.
Right. I've got 12 attacks back. Hitting on 4s.
Hit on 4s. We're only on
Do
5.
the right amount this time. 12. 4s. Oh, that'll do.
Was a hit.
That's only think 1 3 in there, so do with that this time now.
5s.
Let's do with really breaking these. 1.
1. That's it's rough. So we are got a 5 up. Yeah! So this
So
is a rank.
that's-
That'll be a rank, won't it? Yeah, 'cause that's 8 guys.
No, it's 4, isn't it? So it's not.
Oh yeah.
So I've lost 3. They were there.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3. So there'd still be 4 because that would be slid along. So it's 2 ranks versus your 1 rank.
So I got 3 with
think you won
a
again.
rank and 2 banners.
Yeah.
You did 2 with 2 ranks, was it?
2 ranks and
And a banner.
Yeah, and a
We bought
banner.
1. Madness.
What
No,
about-
that's fine.
And then in the break we will swap this out.
Yeah, that's fine.
8.
Swap it in between the turns,
Yeah.
but that will be it for my
Yeah.
turn 4. Apparently, Beastmen leadership, mate, is top notch.
Yeah.
Better than Dwarven leadership. Who would have thunk it?
I feel it's more the pilot than anything.
Oh, you're too kind, too kind. But then we're going to go from my turn 4 into the Dwarven
Dwarf's
turn 4.
I'll pull something out here. I'll really pull something out. We're back. We're not at the bottom of the pit yet. We're getting there.
Holding on by the pinky.
We are very much clawing our way up. Just a quick one on this one. The gentlemen were right with the unit filler. I hadn't lost all those 8.
No, you hadn't.
So it would have made an extra rank, which would have made it a tie. However, it wouldn't have made.
You
any
passed
difference.
the
I
leadership test.
So, for once, I've not got anything to rally at the start of my
You
turn.
don't?
Imagine that.
Do you want to charge or anything, though?
I do want to charge, I think. And I think I'm going to charge into these gentlemen here to try and score my first victory points of the game. It's
That's-
only turn 4.
I mean, that's fair. That's a fair statement.
There's no stand and shoot because I am 9 inches away and I have fly. So
Yep.
I can't fail, but let's use some of my good dice rolls. Oh, sorry.
I could have.
Pretend you didn't see it.
I think I will flee them though, Rob.
Okay.
I think I will flee just to try and see if I can save the points. They are going. No. No.
I've got a 19.
Well.
So I'll go all the way to...
My uncle!
That's it, lads. Victory points. Comeback's on. Here we go.
The comeback king.
hear no bell. Ding, ding.
It was Randy from South Park.
No, went for Rocky, but yeah, we could
I'm
be
thinking Randy from South Park.
Other animated cartoon programs are available.
They are available. Right. Well. Anyway, so we're gonna go into
Combat.
yeah. There's no shooting, no movement. Combat then. Where do you want to start, Rob?
You're alive, aren't you? You need to be in there. Sorry, apologies.
Where would you like to start with the Gorgon
I'm going to
or
start with this Gorgon.
You're gonna
and
start
I'm
with the
gonna
Gorgon.
Try. You've got a whopping
10
10
attacks?
attacks now.
Your fear to you're immune to psychology.
immune to
Yeah, I'm immune to psychology.
A whopping.
Whopping 10 attacks. Come on, Gary. Avenge your abysmal performance from last time. Hitting on 4s. That's not doing anything. 3 hits.
Ooh, I might
3
even win
hits.
just on static res.
You might possibly do that. 3 wounds though.
3 6-up parries.
We get
Oh, I've
2
got
of them.
one. 10 attacks.
10 attacks back.
Cometh the moment.
Gun with the dwarf, gun with the moment.
The dwarf. Not Kenneth the dwarf.
Not Ken. He's back at home.
3s to hit him. 8 hits. I need a 6.
Statistically, you should guess it.
Don't you tell me the odds.
Statistically, come on. Ah! This is the turn of the points. Gary goes down.
I will reform.
I think he's done a good job though, Gary.
He's done
I think he's done a very good job.
I'll reform.
He cannot stick to the not stick to the table.
It's got a bit sweaty.
So go that facing the facing the pigs.
Facing the pigs, yeah.
Right, and then do you want to go into general?
We'll go.
The generalissimo?
We'll go with the chopper.
The chopper.
Get to the chopper.
So you're not scary. I don't know why I'm saying
Not
that.
scary.
But my primal fury is past. So, I do have to do Bray Shaman because he did move over.
Oh, because I killed some, yeah.
He did kill something, so he has moved over. So he's now in base contact with you. So he can do an attack. Or he could attack, sorry. Hitting on 4s with Primal Fury. Does make a bit of difference. He's wounding on 5s as well because he's strength 4.
4.
Not still. And then I've got 3 Ungors. Hitting on 4s.
With a reroll.
With the Primal Fury. Wait. 6s! Wait! Go on, wound it! Yeah! Come on!
Yes! Come on. Let's do another wound.
Yep. So.
Make him fail a leadership test. We've got one failed entirely, haven't we? That's it. The chariot over there.
Yeah.
That's it.
So far it's been one.
Out of many. 3s.
Oh.
3s. 1 wound.
Ah.
Leadership 7. Talk to me. Come on, Max.
This is terrifying. Absolutely
Be the man
terrifying.
I need you to be.
Yeah!
Thing is, even if I get 2 hits, 2 wounds, he's still passing on a 6. The man's a machine.
Leadership machine, ladies and gentlemen. I've changed.
Is,
I don't think we don't have the stereotype.
I've changed.
that gyrocopter's in a bad way now, I think.
Once you failed all the charges.
I don't think they can.
Oh no, but they won't do anything to him, will they?
Well, there's a rear charge, that's +2.
That
Already,
is
you're winning
good.
by 1 without doing any wounds.
So shall we move into the big one then?
Yeah.
El Biggie.
Belagar. Oh, Primal Fury, go on. 7.
Relegar, Brian.
Relegar.
So Primal Fury, passed.
Oh, they should pay, aren't they?
Yep. So Belagar will go first
Belagar
then.
will go first.
Hitting on 4s.
With a reroll.
Oh.
Dear. And 4s to wound.
4s to
because
wound
of the hammer. 1 wound. 1.
5 up parry save. No, 1 more.
Oh, dearie me.
Right, and so Wargors then. So strength 6, 4s,
Ooh.
2s.
Oh.
1 5 up, 5 up.
6 up, 5 up.
6 up, 5 up. Sorry.
Oh.
Get 1. And
Then
the other one.
Wargor.
Primal Fury.
2.
Twice. 3 times a lady.
3s to win this time.
2 wounds.
5 up, 5 up.
5 up, 5 ups.
1. Oh.
Get another one. And the Gors themselves.
Yeah.
So, champ, 2 buddies, 5 behind.
9.
9 in total. I need something special, you guys.
Yeah.
I need something
Force.
special. Force to it. It's not particularly special.
With hatred.
With the hatred though, which does help out. Thank you. There we go. A little bit better. Force to wound you. Oh, 4.
4 up, 5 up.
4 up, 5 ups.
No.
Ooh.
Statistical.
Get 2 more.
Oh, there's the rank.
There you go. That does go to the rank.
And then attacking back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need to kill more than
More than me.
More than you by quite. I think by 2, just to get a win on this combat.
It's interesting. So that's
12 attacks.
so none into the characters, no?
No. I believe they're probably a little bit more resilient with them being toughness 6.
A bit hardy.
So 4s. I'd also be hitting you on 5s. Oh,
Ooh.
get in the bin.
Wow. Wowzers.
Again, it didn't make a difference with that Wisson's curse. It only won 3.
Not really.
Just a bad roll.
5 to me though.
5s.
He had 2 though.
2.
That was
It's
a
not
2
gonna
that
be
rolled
enough,
off.
though.
So 2 5 up parry
Gonna
saves.
cop it in the flank.
I'll pass 1. So
You win by a lot.
I did
Oh, stubborn, but
4 with a rank and 2 banners.
Mm-hmm.
You did 2 wounds to me with 2 ranks and a banner. You lose by 2.
so stubborn 10. He's okay,
fine.
but he's about to cop it.
So if I'm right thinking, I don't have to reform to actually get the pigs into the combat there. I might have.
Will
to.
at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we discussed off camera how the reform here. I think I'm going to reform, but we're going to do it off camera to make sure it's all done correctly, so you're not sitting around here for 5 minutes while we do hash around with this. So we'll do it off camera for you guys, but they are going to reform in a way that I can try to get the pigs into combat.
I also might try and reform
Do you
on
want-
the leadership.
Yes, yeah,
goal.
cool. Yeah, you're
Yes.
fine. Pass the combat reform for the broken units. We'll do all the reforms off the camera, and then we'll be back with you in just a second. So we're going to go into Beastmen turn 5.
Dwarf, that was my go.
Yeah.
Charged.
So-
Beastmen.
Beast-
Oh, sorry,
yeah,
I'm not Beastmen.
You're not
I'm not
Beastmen.
Beastmen. Can I be though?
Can I be the Beastman? Beastman turn 5, I think it is. Right, into Beastman turn 5. I stand at the precipice of what Rob's clinging onto, kicking his fingers, trying to get him to fall down into that pit.
Max, my brother, help me!
Scar, long live the gore! Ah! Tears Belagar off the edge.
It means no worries. For the rest of your day.
That's Pumba. Evil Pumba, mate. Evil Pumba is what we got here. So, in terms of reforms, it turns out I didn't have to actually reform for ranks. I could just slide across, which we
the pigs in.
didn't think we'd be able to do it, but we did it anyway because it's for all sake. But Rob has reformed in a way, so he's brought more models in and put more models that side to basically take out another pig that would have gone into combat.
Yeah, I think I might have slid one pig out.
You might have just a touch pig touched out or something like that. So that's going to be that. So charge-wise, we are going to have the pigs charging the Ironbreakers, obviously, because why wouldn't you?
Oh my god, that's so much heavier.
It's just where it's stuck down on the board. So I'm going to get,
I think if I go like that, I also get you the 3 and don't skewer any models.
No, you actually do, right in the gap, nice and easy. So that's that, and then charges over it. So this, because way Rob reformed, I could have charged this chariot into there. But if he failed the chariot charge and stumbled that way, he blocks the charge from that chariot.
It is a 10-inch charge as well.
It is a 10-inch charge for that one, and this chariot needs to get into the gyrocopter to get rid of it, to try and save the wizards I've got going on there. So the chariot is going to charge the gyro. I think the Ungor also going to charge the gyro, I think.
I haven't got enough attacks to stop that from, even if I wounded twice and attacked twice, you'd still win by 1 with just the Ungor in the
So the Ungor will charge into the rear of the gyro as well, as will the Tuskor chariot. And that's going to be all of my charges, I believe. So, the Tuskor, he needs a 4. I double checked this already. And he gets 6.
With a 4 or 6, sorry.
So he goes into there, and the Ungor will just
slop in.
Mm-hmm. The Herdstone is being a bit of a pain, but it can basically go like that. And then other remaining moves, sub-phase, we're just going to have these Ungor. They can't, I don't think they'll be able to actually get you 18, so 23 inches. No, they can't physically get to shoot you. Can they march and shoot with skirmish? Oh, lovely. So we can march and shoot with them. Go like that. Just to try and get them off.
That 1 wound as well. It's going to happen.
I think we'll have like 2 guys in range, but it'd be enough. It'd be enough for it.
I'm going to get tabled.
You are putting a lot of pressure on me. You're putting more
pressure. Look, if you don't table me now, that's just embarrassing for you, really.
Thanks, Rob. I do appreciate that. This chariot's got pretty much nothing to do right now.
Oh, the pain on my face. I'm sorry I've made this thing happen for them.
We'll go like that with that chariot.
You're going to give me some cover.
These 2 won't. Those are the 2 that are in range.
Oh, they're not in range?
No, the other ones aren't in range, I don't think. 18. No, just that range. Base, just these 2.
What a shame.
What a shame. This chariot, I think, is just going to go to like there. In case those score decide to finally break.
Nah, never. Not a chance. They've got this steaming in. They're more likely to get run over by their own pigs.
Maybe so. Maybe so. Right, so we're going to magic phase then, and we're going to see what we can do. Dice-wise, we are getting...
Max dice.
Because of the Herdstone, we are going to be getting the full 12.
I don't channel.
So, wow. Magic has been immense this game. So, this goes away, and then this goes away, and then we've got all of our lovely stuff all over again. Right, so, I think we're going to try for some shenanigans here, Rob. We're going to try something here. So, we're going to start with Curse of Hammer here on the Ironbreakers. Try and get them to -1 hit again. We do cast it.
10, 11.
6, 10, 11. It's cast on a 10, so it's cast. I rolled an 11 there.
With a plus
5
for the skull of Rakros.
Rakros, yes.
Again, I feel like it's the other things that are really going to hurt me more than that at that point. Because I need to not be quite so feeble or not as minced by such high strength. So I think I'm going to have to let you have that again.
Curse of Hammer goes off then. So
and
we're
now that I'm down to a +2 as well, I think I've got to be much more cautious with what I'm dispelling, as we saw with the Ockhams in the last round.
We did, yes.
I needed all 7 dice.
Didn't even stop that one.
To get anywhere near it.
Right, then we're going to go with 3 dice Melkoffs to lower your weapon skill. 3 dice Melkoffs from the general onto the Ironbreakers again. So I need, well, basically not a 1-1.
Yeah. Even with a triple one.
6. Oh. So So that is 16, that is 21.
Again, I don't think I can stop. I don't think I've got enough power to stop that and stop the mincer that's going to come next with the Occam's Manraiser. So I think I'm going to have to let you have that and hope you roll a 1 on the weapon skill.
So Melkoff goes down. The D3 for the weapon skill. Get 1. He was lucky enough to do that. That is mightily upsetting.
But it does mean I'm hitting you on 5s with the Ironbreakers into the gore now.
It does, yes.
It
will. Oh, do I? Occam's or St. Celts? 4 dice Occam's Manraiser onto the gore.
Yeah, they're a little bit higher leadership.
They are, yeah.
Pigs, and
So onto the gore then. Occam's Manraiser. Reroll that one. 10, 15, 17 plus 5 is 22.
Got to go with it, all my dice.
Yep, so 6 dice.
No, I don't think so. 10, 19.
That is rough. The magical dominance of the Beastmen. They can be a very surprisingly magical race. Occam's off.
And it's not like you've gone into it just with the magic either, because you've not got all the little level 1s dancing around.
I don't know.
2 level 4s.
Just 2 big level 4s.
Yeah, but...
And then I think, can he do it? Plus 5, minus 1, so it goes to a 12, plus 5. I can't cast a big Whiston's Wild Form.
No.
I need the big one for the range, yeah.
Is that to get to the pigs?
That's to get to the pigs, yeah. So what I'll do, I think I might Whiston's the actual chariot, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, it gets +1 strength to the actual chariot itself, so strength 6 impact it. So we're going to do that. So the cast value goes down to 9. So I need a 4+ with the +1 for the skull. So 4+? No. Whiston's does not go off. So what was an incredibly dominating magic phase there, it ended with nothing going off. So that's that though. And then shooting phase, we do have these 2 here. They are the only 2 in range of that gyrocopter that try and take it off the board before it causes me havoc.
6s followed by 6s.
6s followed by 6s. Come on, baby. No. The sigh of relief.
Oh, I'm not gonna get a table. That's going in the corner.
Ah! You're getting Amber Spear, mate. You're getting Amber Spear.
Stop it.
So then we're going to go into combat then. I think we're going to start with...
This hot mess.
We'll start with this one over here, to be honest. So we'll do the impact hits first. D6. 1. That's good stuff, guys. Good job. So Force Wound you.
3s and stuff is 5. Your
Strength
6.
I didn't get the Wistons off.
Oh, you're right.
Sorry,
Apologies, yeah.
Force Wound it. Doesn't wound it. Primal Fury is across the board, though.
Yeah.
So the General's unit passes. The Chariot fails. Banter. I don't think it's going to be in range.
Yeah,
Is that range? And the Ungor behind. That as well. That's Banter. I don't think they're going to be in range. No, they won't. Because they'll close up into the middle.
Oh, okay.
So then, I'll go first.
Yeah.
Yeah. So level 4 on the beast. 1 hit with Hatrix. He's the unit that did pass. So that's 2 hits. 5 to win the copter. No wound still.
That's what I want for my leadership.
I can't.
Because I'm already losing.
Can't beat this thing apparently. And then so we've got the Gore driving the chariot. Hits. Strength 4 on the charge. So 5s. Apparently.
Don't you dare complain about dice rolls.
No, I can't moan about anything here.
Don't you dare.
The General's Ungor, which did get Primal Fury, with the Hatred. 3 hits, 6s, no. Ooh. And then the Ungor behind them, 1 hit, no wounds.
So right now, I'm currently flank,
rear,
and charge. So I'm currently losing by 4.
Yes.
So I can make it lose by 2 if I get a perfect round.
Who are you going to attack?
I might as well go backwards and try and get rid of the rear if I manage to hold on.
Yep.
So, 3s.
Dope.
And 3s. 2 dead Ungor from behind, so I lose by 2, so I'm leadership 7.
And I've still got my Bestigor. I've still got the Bestigor, the great weapon. He hits. 3s to wound him. Finally!
Ooh, strength 6.
Yeah.
So no save, so I lose by 3.
You lose by 3, so leadership 6?
Yeah.
I've been passing like mad, mate. Go on.
There's a dice of wounds for them.
Ah, lovely.
Talk to me. talk to me.
Oh, this gyrocopter is absolutely invincible, apparently. Right, and now this mess. The absolute mess we've got going over here. So, shall we do some Primal Furies? Omnigor, the Primal Fury. When I get Occams, I don't get the Primal Fury, apparently. We get the Primal Fury this time round. So, Belagar will be going first.
Yeah. And I don't think I can go towards the pig.
No, what
because I am already in combat.
Yeah, well, you can't
so
move
I'm
out.
weapon skill 7.
Oh, well, yeah. Fair play.
Now from 8 down to 7.
Yeah.
So I'm hitting
Is your weapon skill 8?
I'm still 8.
What?
Yeah. So I'm hitting you on force with always strikes first.
Yep.
4 hits.
And then I'm not toughness 5 this time. So, freeze.
3s.
3 wounds?
5 up parry wards.
3 5 up parries. Nope, 3 more. They're not past any of these.
They did alright.
Past a few, maybe.
It was that dice roll where you had Frenzy and you rolled 2 5s and a 6 and then just quiet. They can't parry. They've got Frenzy.
They can't parry. Oh no! From James. Thanks, James. Right, so we're gonna go into the Ungor then. So doesn't particularly matter this time because they're both strength 8. So I don't get the Sword of Mights for the Occams. So 6 attacks from the Ungor. It's attacking the unit.
Wargors.
The Wargors, sorry, hitting on 3s this time.
Yeah.
Which is skill 4 now.
Yeah.
With the hatred.
Joke's on you, you didn't roll any 3s.
I didn't roll any 3s, no. And then 2s. That is 5 up parry saves. Doesn't matter, you pass 3 of them. These are an absolute nightmare to get through.
The regular gore?
Regular gore then. So we have Champ, 2 buddies beside him, and then 4 guys behind.
If you kill 4, you lose at pigs.
That's actually quite massive to be
You're
honest.
losing 2 whole pigs if you
I'm
kill
losing
4.
7 attacks there.
Yeah.
So the
Gore.
gore
Kill 3 and then have all the pigs do nothing but murder.
hitting on 4s with the Primal Fury with the hatred. So 1 miss, and then 2s to wounds.
There's a chance here, lads.
2s to wounds. Oh god. 7.
See what happened to only killing 4?
Apparently
7.
as well.
So I've got.
No, you're past 4 is.
Past 3?
I think you passed 4.
Don't do that to me.
Oh, you passed 3. I thought you passed the 4. Does take.
It's still terrible, but it has taken out 7 attacks from the pigs.
Does take out 7 attacks, which is it's a fair amount to be honest.
Oh, and then pigs and
Iron Breakers go at the same time. So do you want to do the 2 Iron Breakers into the pigs first?
Yeah, I think I'm going to do them into the pigs.
Yeah.
Just because there's no point in going forward.
I'd say you could go into the Wargore if you wanted to.
I can nick a wound off a pig.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I'm hitting the pigs on 3s, -1 for
4s.
Curse of Under hits,
Yeah.
so 4s.
4s
So
and
attacks
pigs.
Into the pigs, hitting on 4s. 2 wounds.
Okay. 5 to win the pigs.
And then 5.
Yeah, you're not really.
Not toughness.
No toughness there.
1
You
dead
kill the pig! Second pig down.
2 whole pigs.
Oh, actually, I'll keep him up there for the wounds. Like that. Right, so the pigs attacks them.
It's there, wasn't it, to be fair?
Oh, he is there. That's a fair point. So.
Oh, and then I've got attacks forward into the
Oh, yeah, do
gore
the
as
attacks
well,
forward.
haven't I? So I've got 6. I've got 14 this time, I think. So I'm now 7 wide on the front there.
Yep.
And I'm hitting you on 5s because of dropping the weapon skill by 1.
And.
Ah, you're right, I'll do that first.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 5s as well. Nothing?
Nothing on the BSB.
Nothing on the BSB. And then 12 into the unit. Come on. Big money, no whammies.
5s. That's a fair amount.
It's better than last time.
And then 4s now.
4s.
So not toughness 5 now.
1.
Oh, wow. Okay. So 1 5 up.
Yeah.
So you strength 4, you go through my 6 up. 5 up parry. No, another 1 dead. Actually, not from that side. It's come from that side. Right, pig time. Here we go. Hitting on 4s though. Not hitting your 3s. Not like it was against the Warriors. Hitting on 4s. Well, to be honest, that's still. Oh my word. Wow. Okay, boys. So strength 6 then. So 2s to wound you.
2s. That's, I'll just use those ones.
That is 9, 6 up, 5 up.
6 up, 5 ups. Have you ever seen 9 6s in one?
I've not. I think I'm going to here though. Let's see it. It's 1 though.
I'll offer you 1. And then, have you ever seen 8 5 pluses in one roll?
Yeah, you get the 5+. You do have the Oath Stone on Belagar.
You're right, that is correct.
Yes.
In case anyone was like, you can't parry sideways. We get 2.
2.
So we lose 6. More.
Piggy power.
Actually, I can't. They'd have to stay there. So that's 3 and 3 because they would have to stay there for the combat. So I've lost.
I've still got stumps.
You're right. You've got 2 stomps.
2 strength 6 stomps. Really on 2s.
Could take that one away.
2 wounds.
Yep. Can't parry a stomp.
Can't parry a stomp. So you get 1 more either. 2 6 bomb saves, mate.
Oh, sorry, you're right.
Yeah, you've got Grommal armor. No.
Can't stop a kick in the head. I've lost. I'm stubborn 10.
Fail it. Come on. Oh, that is it for Beastman turn 5. The Longbeards look like they're going to come in for the save.
Could they? It's a 7-inch charge.
Oh, Dan, why would you say that to yourself? Why would you say that to yourself? So anyway, we're going to leave that for the excitement for the next turn. So we're going to go into Dwarf turn 5.
Yeah. So I think we can definitely say right now, I am at the bottom of the pit.
No, you got the one finger left. The one finger. You got the claw.
And my feet might be touching the bottom of the pit. I've not let go of the cliff.
How small is this pit in which a dwarf is holding on and touching the bottom?
It's a paddling pool.
Oh, okay, I see what it is. So the paddling pool.
The precipice of the paddling pool.
Oh dear. Right, so
it's not going well. So because we're playing a Derby Deathmatch, sort of, doesn't matter on the type of win. A win is a win is a win.
Yeah, 100-point victory.
I've got to try and give it and try and get something here to hold on to those victory points and maybe get some more, in a very outrageous moment, cause all this to break, wipe it off the table, and somehow clutch victory from the
jaws of defeat.
Jaws of this defeat.
The hooves.
The hooves.
The hooves, not defeat.
Was
the
hooves, jaws, and bad anger, bad management.
That's their weapon skill. That's what they got. I think. Well, let's have a look. That is an absolute brilliant piece of unbuilt writing. Tusk hooves and a bad attitude.
That's what I've got to pull the victory out of. So I've got to give it a bean here, and I've got to go for the charge.
Yep. Charge into said pigs.
Into the pigs. We've looked off camera, and it is, as I thought, a front charge.
Yep.
So I've said what I need.
Well, we're not going to say it again. We're going to wait until you actually roll it, and then we're going to tell the crowd what it is.
Some people might say on 2 dice, it is the statistical average.
It is the statistical average.
However, that's a 6.
Oh, please. Come on. He needed a 7. That's 3 failed charges.
3 failed 7s as well.
Honestly, if you had like average movement like 4, all those charges would have been made.
If what you're saying is if I was playing Empire.
Yeah, there's that. Just, that's...
Or playing Beastmen.
cries and goat.
Hello, darkness, my friend.
Other sad songs are available.
Slowly zoomed in his face.
Oh, well, so then, any other charges?
Oh, no, because I'm
What way is
facing,
he? Is he facing?
I think I'm facing that way. He might have moved because I've come from here, haven't I?
Yeah, you would have been facing like that
So-
to charge, whatever
They
it
were
was.
there, weren't they? So
Yeah.
either way, I can't charge.
So
him.
you could, if you could charge the flanker and get rid of him,
I might just.
save the points.
It doesn't matter, does it? There's
No.
Is it 5 turns or 6 turns?
6 turns.
6 turns. So saving the points doesn't really make much of a difference, but I could be in the way of
You could be,
stopping
yeah.
charge of that chariot into them.
Yeah.
If they're still alive. I'm holding out hope.
Holding out for Hero.
They're all dead, mate.
Is it Bonnie Tyler that sung that song? Is it Bonnie Tyler? Yeah! All right. Right, so that's that. You can try and... Can you position it to actually like burn to the younger as well?
I've
you marched, yeah. That's
I've
a good point.
And he's dropped a bomb.
He has dropped a bomb.
Because he has
One wound.
left.
He's the one.
He did 10 hits.
He's
and
the
did
one that-
0 wounds.
He's the one that survived the. He's the one that survived the amber spear
Yeah, and some plinky
and
shots.
plinky shots.
So,
Shoot combat.
combat.
No shooting. Steve did march. Where do you want to start then, Rob?
I'll go with that one. Let's see
Go
what
that one.
happens.
Primal
Primal
Fury.
Furies.
So here we go. So Generalissimo's unit. I mean, that is just super upsetting. So they've now got frenzies as long with the hatred. That's really rough.
I still don't think that'll be the only one you get.
But you don't want to get another one here.
I think you'll get one here.
Chariot with his leadership test fails. And then the I don't think I remember. It wasn't in range last time.
Was it?
Singular Ungor, he failed. He passes. Leech
Yeah,
the general.
The general.
The Singular Ungor does pass it. So we'll go with the Bray Shaman then, with the 3 attacks, frenzy, hitting on 4s. Don't need the hatred, and then wounding on 5s. Get 2 wounds.
It's got 2 wounds left, so I need a single
5 plus.
here.
Nah, the Bray Shaman.
Bray
Bray
Shaman on
Shaman
his own.
cuts it
Whacks
down. Get the Bray staff, mate.
Get in the bin.
So that is the gyrocopter out. I have made a bit of a traffic jam for myself because the Tuskor can't actually do anything. Tuskor chariot can't actually reform anyway because of where it is.
I think, if I'm going to be brutally honest with you, Max, I think he's probably okay.
Probably. I think he's going to be okay. I'll leave the young one there.
I think he'll be fine.
Probably. Rob's a nice guy. I would say probably. And then they'll just spread out to like that. Like so.
He fits nicely on that.
He does. Very nice. What can you say? And then shall we go into this monstrosity?
Yeah.
Right, Primal Fury. See if we get it. We do get it, but no frenzy this time round. So, Belegar.
He's hitting you on 4s.
Yes, he is, yeah.
Curse, but the man. So, he's got all strikes first.
ASF.
Got 4 hits. No Wissons, is there? So
no Wissons. 3s to win with +1.
2.
2 wounds, 2 5 up. 2 5 parry saves. Fail both of them. Go like that. And then we're going to go into Wargors then.
Wargors.
So I'm doing both together to make no difference. So hitting on
3s because that's in Melkoth.
The Melkoth Miasma. Hatred, still miss.
And 2s.
And 2s. These are going into the units.
Yeah.
Because it's the only thing they can attack. 3 5 up parry saves. 3 of them.
1, 2, 3.
No, so I'm not going to move them, just leave them as they are right now. We'll go from there in a second. And then we've got the Gore. So, 2 attacks from the champ, 2 beside him, and the 1 support. So, hitting on... I can still just attack the unit, can't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, hitting on 4s with the Hatred. All hit. 2s to wound.
2s to wound.
Is 4.
5 up parry.
Yeah.
Well, that's the unit.
Is that all all gone?
Just got Belegar.
I don't think I can actually attack Belegar now.
No, I think he might just be.
Does he have to maximise up? Okay. Up to there. So we've got pigs then. The pigs all have to attack Belegar. So James off camera saying he has to maximise the other way just to bring the combat in.
But he's about to gouge Tusk his own there.
That's fine. We'll get going on. So I've got 2 guys? 2 pigs?
Yeah.
Lovely. So 2 pigs there. And then
stubborn roll.
2 supports. I mean, he's probably going to survive, if I'm honest. Doesn't he get -1 to hit?
No, he's got a...
What's the shield of defence do?
He's got a 4+ ward save. I don't think it's...
Is that all it is?
To hit. I think it's... And he's immune to killing blow, yeah.
Oh, okay, fair play. I'll just double check it to be on the safe side.
Yeah, it just counts as a normal wound. And
Okay.
4 up armor.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you up till 7.
Up till 7,
I have 5 to hit. That's very good point.
It's alright. He'll be okay. Drop dice
no,
no, drop dice.
Sure?
Yeah.
No worries, so 5 to it. Got a fair amount.
Not like this.
Belegar about to die to the pigs.
Not Religar.
And then strength 5, toughness 5. 4s. 4s. What's his arms? 3 up?
He's got a 3 up, so -2, so 5
5
up,
up.
followed by 4 up.
Ah, he's flogging. Flaunting the skill.
Yeah, so that's a stubborn 10.
2 stomps, yeah, I do have 2 stomps, thank you, James. 4 to win those, and then 2 more there. Ward save. Yeah, he's loving it. He's loving life.
I've seen too many 6s in this dice roll though.
Whoa! Lads! You did back on! He did say you're going to see another double 1 this turn.
I just put him there on his own. I'll take the tray away.
How many double 1 leadership tests? That's 4! 4! This game, ladies and gentlemen, 4. But that is going to move into Beastman turn 6 though. We're going to see if we can bring him down. Can we bring down old Religar Brian Hammer? Right, so we're going to move into my final turn. It's been an absolute mess. Absolute mess of a game on the channel here. So we've got no... Sorry, we do have some charges, to be honest. But just have a look at the state of this. Belegar just manning it. Absolutely dwarfing it, sorry.
Last man standing.
Just absolutely dwarfing it over there. But charge-wise, we are going to charge this Tuskor chariot into the gyrocopter. Would you like to stand or flee?
If I flee, there's no issue because you can't redirect into anything, so I feel like I'm going to flee from the chariot.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Right, so you're flee. I can't redirect into anything, so we'll go from there.
7.
7. I'm going to go.
I think. Oh, need to roll like a 9, probably 2 inches away. But let's just find out, shall we?
Center, like.
Oh,
so, yep.
right on the centre of the board.
Oh yeah.
Like that. And so my charge distance, we'll see what I get. No, nowhere near. So I get 10. Oh, actually. Tell a lie.
Do you think you've got me? Yeah, I think you've got me.
Ridiculously.
Because you've got movement 7.
I do have movement 7,
And
so
you were
that's
2
3.
inches away.
Ridiculously, yeah. Managed to catch it. Whoop. Yep. So I'll go up to there. Get the that dry card being causing an issue for me all game. Going from there. Yeah.
It would have died in combat anyway, but
It's worth the chance.
such is life.
Worth the chance to try and get rid of him.
That one time you roll a 7 on on the charge or the flee.
He's going to go over there. These guys. Chariot's going to... I have to back up. They're moving an inch away from each other, don't they?
Yeah, because after the combat.
Yep. So then he'll go as much as I can like that. Stay about an inch away to there. 2 inches forward. Then like so. And then 5 inches straight forward like that. Just to get out of the way of them. Like that. I'm just moving around some guys because I like moving. I like moving stuff. These guys are just going to go to there. I could shoot the Longbeards, but I don't think the piddly short bow shots aren't going to do much, are they? And then 10-inch move from here. I think we're just going to stay about there. No, actually, stay to there. Oh!
In case the most outrageous thing happens in the world, Belagar wins this combat.
Actually, he's going to stay there, and he's going to jump into that unit like that. Can't march into another unit. Thank you, James. Just saying, kiss it like the kissy lips off camera like that. So he'll go.
I hope the camera picks that up. I really hope the camera picks that up.
I want the general's lead. I want the general's bubble on the unit. I think he's just gonna have to. There's nothing particularly to scare him off, so he can't actually get a shot anywhere. So he's just gonna go to there. If I'm honest.
There we go. I'm gonna overrun through that.
Yep.
Overrun through that into that. Turn 7. We'll play on.
We'll play on just to get the
Play
general.
on
Yeah.
until Belagar doesn't lose.
So they'll go there, and then this guy here is just gonna continue to shimmy around like that. We'll go from there then. So into magic. We'll see what we get. Another massive magic phase. 11 dice with the shard.
Got a couple of channels as well.
I do.
I'll do my channel quickly.
Oh, he's still alive, isn't he?
He's still alive. He's there. He's got his big stick.
11 for the shard, and then 2 channels. See if I get the big double. I do not. So, what are we going to go for first then? I think we are going to go over Cursed Hammer here on 2 Longbeards. Yeah, Cursed Hammer onto Longbeards. Use 3 dice. It's cast. It's cast on a 7, 9, plus 5. Plus Skull Arachos. I think the Beast Wizard's holding Skull Arachos there. So I've got a 7, 9, plus 5, 14 is cast.
On them.
On the old Longbeards.
So other things that are concerned, at the moment it's Whistons on them is a concern.
Whistons on them. Or I could go with Occam's on them.
Occam's on them is just the same effect.
It's the exact same effect, yeah.
Leadership 6.
Leadership 8, wouldn't it be? Or do I use my base leadership? I'll use my base leadership then.
So yeah, I think I'm going to let you have that again.
Yep. So Curse of Hammer here, wherever the card is, goes down on them. And I think then we're going to go for 3 dice Melkos Mystifier Miasma onto Belagar. We're going to do the big version of it though.
Get rid of the rerolls.
Get rid of the rerolls. We do cast it on an 11 plus 4 for 15.
How many you got left? You've got 6.
6 dice left. No, 5 dice left, sorry, 5 dice.
Oh yeah, you didn't get it.
I didn't get the channel.
The full 12.
No.
Again, I think, I don't know whether to just let it happen and I hope for the 1. Third chance, because again I think Occam's and Whistons are probably more likely to cause him some issues. He's going to be hitting on 3s because he can't drop in.
Can't drop enough.
To enough.
Just wait.
It would be making me initiative 1 would stop me getting the rerolls on the pigs theoretically.
Yep.
Yeah, it would.
Because it's equal initiative.
If you're below
I still
my initiative,
below. So I'm going to let that happen.
Yep.
I've given away a clue as to where Belagar might be trying to hit things in combat.
Possible. So it goes down.
That you don't go a 5 and a 6. But what are the chances? Eh?
Let's get 3 points. What a minute! Honestly, why would you say what are the chances of that, to be honest? So down by 3 then. If I can find the 3 on it, there we go. Down by 3, and then I have 5 dice left. Occam's. I think we're going to go Occam's on 4 dice onto the Gore unit. Do I want this 1 dice for anything? Yeah, 4 dice, Occam's onto the Gore unit. I haven't got +5, so I do need to roll quite high. I need to roll 14 on 4 dice here. Which I don't.
13.
I fail by 1. Occam's does not go off. How upsetting.
Yeah.
More upsetting you get to these dice. I'll try and 1 dice Wisdom's Wild from onto the not the pigs. Don't think I can actually cast it here. No, to be honest. 12 inches, just out of range. Unfortunately, Rob, I might have to actually. No, tell a lie. No, I am gonna have to.
What a mistake to make it.
I am have to.
That's 2020.
The 1 dice, yeah, that is 1 that I have to pass it off because I can't actually cast anything here. Like the big version of spells I need to cast, they're too far away and too great.
I also forgot that we talked off camera about going for the points and trying to kill the Wargore.
Yeah.
And that's where the Melkoths will come back to haunt me, I think. But
So that's gonna be that then.
it's alright, 'cause I'm going to win the combat. I'm going to do 4 wounds and I'm going to win.
Better got absolutely beasted it, yeah.
I know physically I can't, even if you do 0 wounds. I still lose with the flank and the 2 banners and the rank.
Yeah.
And the 2-2.
And
But
the
he's
2-2.
going to do it. No wounds back, 4 wounds is coming.
It's happening. It's happening. Anyway, so we're gonna go then into the shooting. I suppose I could shoot something. 18. Are they all in?
They're all in, yeah.
Lovely. We'll do 6 shots with this guy over here as well.
That'll be
That's a hardcover, yeah.
Yeah. And then he'll
This guy is gonna be like
6. And then
6s. So the one dude. You won't hit on that, to be honest.
It's a hardcore 3.
Yeah.
So 7s for them.
He misses, and then 7s for the other
He
group.
might not have it actually. No. He won't have it, will he? So yeah, 8s for the 4 and 1 for a 6.
6 for the other dude. No. And then the 8 for the other one. No. Absolutely nothing. So, and then we're going to go into combat. See if we can bring him down. I'm not going to issue any challenges. Would you like to issue any challenges, Rob?
So we talked about this off camera as well.
We did, yes.
To be honest, at this point, I think I might, just because, with me having dropped the stats, I think I might declare it and see what you do. Because I can't, if you accept the challenge, with whoever, I lose the pig attacks into him.
Yep.
If you don't accept the challenge, I could put 1 Wargore to the back, but then the other Wargore could step up.
Could
so
step
it'd
up,
be
yeah.
the same number of Wargore attacks, theoretically.
More walk off for your buck.
So I am going to issue a challenge, because if you reject it, I could maybe put the Sword of Might one to the back and try and whack the BSB. He's probably fairly tanky, but
I think if I had Occam's up, I'd have been sorely tempted to take the challenge. I wouldn't know it would have been a massive. Oh, that's a really risky business.
Yeah.
But because I don't have Occam's and Belagar's pretty tanky as it is anyway,
Yeah.
I think I am going to refuse the challenge.
So I think the best choice in this situation is to send the Sword of Might Wargore to the back.
Yep.
Which would either... Is it challenges after Makeaways or before Makeaways?
It's all done at the start,
It's
I
all
think.
done at the same time. So...
He might quiet.
It might, yeah.
So...
I'm gonna let you go in here now, Rob. I'm not going to make way.
Okay, well I'll send him away then.
Yep.
And it'll send up a
Send him
regular
up.
Gore.
Yep.
So now I might just whack that Gore unit
That's a fair
on
play.
3s. With no re-rolls and try and get a perfect roll.
See, Primal Fury on the Gore though. We do get the Primal Fury. So you will go first for your ASF though.
Yeah.
But you are who you are going to
I'm
attack.
going to attack the...
You can kill all the
Gore's
Gore.
easier to wound.
Yeah, you
than
can
the
kill the
pigs.
Gore.
So I will go for the Gore.
Yep.
There's about 14 different choices I've made in about 30 seconds there. So I'll go for the Gore. I'm hitting on 3s because I want to skill 5 against 4.
Yep.
And I'll be wounding on 3s because
Yep.
strength 4, toughness 4, there's no whistles or anything.
Nope. 3s and
So
3s.
I'm not re-rolling.
Ooh, you might get him. 3s to wound him.
This is the hard part though.
Ah.
3. Could get the banner bearer.
3 5-up parry saves. You get 1 dude, and then they'll shunt up. But I'm not going to do it at the moment.
You get the faux render if you want, because he's on a 20
Yeah.
versus 25.
Yeah, I'll do the faux render. The phone will move over.
Would you get?
I only get one
they're
guy.
Placed, would you get 2?
No, I'd only get one because if you I get 2, you
yeah.
cover that hole there, but you don't cover that gap there.
Okay.
So I'm only going to get one, but the faux render will make way then,
Yep.
just to see if he can do anything. He is hitting on 4s with hatred because we did pass it. Still misses. Good stuff. And then Pixar.
Piglets. Oh, I'm not immune to psychology. Sorry. I pass it.
There you go.
Don't think he's immune to psychology anyway. I should have done that earlier. Many apologies.
So my attacks, I'm hitting them 4s now because you're now down to a skill 5.
Yeah.
I think we get like the same amount of hits as we did with the Ass of 3. As we did when we hit on 5s.
1 extra 4.
And then 4s to wounds, you are toughness 5. And it's 3 wounds though. So 3, 5.
3 minus 2, so 5 up 5.
5 up 5 ups.
5 up 4.
5 or 4 sides.
So passes 1 armor save, and 4 up ward saves.
Pass both them.
Okay.
Absolutely bossing it. So you killed 1, but I'm in the flank.
Yeah.
With 2 banners.
Yeah.
I win by 2. Oh, and a rank, sorry, I win by 3.
Stubborn.
Yeah,
okay.
he's fine.
Right. Okay then.
So that is the end of my turn 6. And what we're going to see is Rob charge into the pigs and take the pigs off the board and win the game, yeah?
You think that?
But that is going to be it for me though. So we're not going to be able to do anything else in my turn. We're going to have to move into Rob's final turn and see what he can get back from the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is no finger grip anymore. We are in the pit of shades.
You are in the pit.
I am in the pit, but there's hope. There is the brightest of specs, and it's called a 6-inch charge, turn 6. Some might call it a Hail Mary, some might call it a long bomb, but we've already suggested that this will be a 5 on the dice because I've failed my 7-inch charges by 1 most times. Are you ready?
So
It's the Longbeards that are going into
The gore
this
herd.
unit of gore.
So you need a 6, wasn't it?
I need a 6, and I'm going to show you
Don't do this, Rob. Oh no! Rob!
a 5. So there we have it.
No!
There we are.
That's not fair!
Such is life.
It's not fair!
And now what I'm going to do for you
Is
is we're
Rob...
going to do some Curse of Anrahirs. So 1 or a 2 for the Runesmith. He takes a wound with no armor save. And
Champion?
then the champion is dead.
He bites this one.
And then I think there would be 9 left.
Is it 9?
6 across.
6
So-
across, so 11.
Yeah, so 11.
No, 10. Because
11.
you've already done the champion. Oh, you got one there?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
there.
you got 11
So
then.
5.
Don't roll 11 ones or 2s, Rob.
It's alright.
Don't give me
It's
the
gonna
unit.
happen.
Don't do
That's
this.
doing it. People always talk about how generous I am. So that's a panic test.
You are immune to psychology. You are immune to psychology. No panic
Six
test
more
there.
dead.
Oh
So-
my word. I ain't got the points
So
to it.
that's the BS. That's the trumpeter, drummer.
The
whatever
drummer.
You want to call it. So
So
6
7 dead in
plus the
total.
champion.
Yeah.
So he'll move up, and I think we can just go to combat, and then it'll be the debrief. So
Come on. So unfair. Right, so
yeah, this is the risk of the dice game.
this is the game. That is very
You've got to
true.
risk it for a biscuit.
Right, so
As people have said to me in the past, you've got to be it's better to be lucky than good looking, and when you're neither,
well
it's
then
a terrible time.
it's not good.
Don't do that to yourself, man.
I
Come
know.
on, you're better than that. You're better than that, Rob.
My mum said I'm pretty. Just like that one.
Oh, God. Rob,
Actually,
my heart.
She's lovely, to be fair.
So there's some Primal Furies.
Yeah, go for it. Here we go. Double one. Double
Gauls
one.
on the Primal Fury. Oh, oh, I thought I was gonna do it. So no.
I'm going to declare a challenge.
I have to accept. So I can't actually go to a non-fighting rank. I do actually have to accept
You
this.
have to accept.
I do actually have to accept this one. So the one that's going to accept it will be. You hit me on 4s with no reroll. With me on 4s.
Falls. Yeah, strength 4, toughness 5.
Yeah, so I will accept it with my non-BSB Wargore.
I thought you might, but
Yeah.
it's to keep me away from those pesky little pigs.
That is very true.
So I've hit you on 4s with no
No,
reroll.
because your initiative.
I'm now down to weapon skill 5 and initiative 1,
Yeah,
but I've
no.
always strikes first from my magical hammer. That's 1 hit.
Wow.
I don't think I'm going to do much of a dent anyway at strength 4. There's no wound.
Wow. Okay. So Wargor, can he pull it out of the bag here? So hitting on 4s with hatred. He hits you twice.
Can't kill me.
Can't kill you. Strength 4, toughness of 5, so 5 to wound. I do 1 wound.
So a 4 up arm save followed by 4 at water save.
Yep. Nah, he's fine. Absolutely manning it, mate. So I've flank 2 banners.
He's going to flee, isn't he?
Don't do this, Rob.
gonna
Don't.
flee.
Why have you said this?
Woo!
No, he's fine.
Belega.
Absolutely manning it. But that's going to be the end of turn 6 then.
That's the end of the game.
And that's the end of the game, mate. So, well done, mate. You got some
Absolute
awful
pleasure.
dice rolls there.
Absolute pleasure.
So we're going to work out the points total for the game, and then we're going to do it. I'm going to make it easy for James to film there because he's really bending back there. I'll do a debrief for you guys. We'll see you in a second. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hold the crown in my hand because I am now part of the club! The crown's technically on my head.
On the meat head.
On the meat's head, thank you, James. So, Rob, unfortunately, graciously lost in that game. Rob, I will talk about, I'm going to briefly go about the victory points here. Rob got off me 305 because he got the Gorgon and a unit of Ungor. Yes, and then I got some 1800 points off of Rob. It's rough. It is a rough game, and that's it. We'll talk about it now anyway. First question though, did you have fun on the channel? Did you have fun on the game?
And obviously, I'm a big fan of the fact that Pork and Pressure's made its debut.
Pork and Pressure, mate, and you're the one, did you, mate? Yeah. You're the one that came and said you wanted to see Pork and Pressure. You come to me to see the pig men.
See the pigs.
You come to me to get it going, but
see the Tamworth 2, see Babe, see
Babe, you see Pumbaa, Miss Piggy, Tamworth 2, who I now know who they are because Rob explained it to me. It makes it a lot better. But no, so you saw Pork and Pressure, you played against it. You also brought Dwarves down for the first time on the channel, which we are very gracious for. James has said this before, he's very gracious. He's grateful, gracious, whatever.
I don't think it was the most sterling performance by the Dwarves, but
I mean,
a variety of lists will be available when they finally are created. There might be some guns of some form.
Yeah, I will talk about that to be honest, because what did you think was your biggest moment in the game then, in terms of what happened for your army?
The biggest thing that I achieved was
achieved.
The first turn, 2 wounds on the Gorgon. I thought, here we go, lads.
At the bomb, yeah.
Yeah, the bomb. This is all uphill from here. You know, I started off on a high.
Absolutely devastated the Gorgon.
That's probably the best thing I achieved.
He killed the Gorgon in the end.
Eventually.
Gorgon did take a lot of chunks
out. A lot of longbirds. But the biggest moment for me was the successive double one here for the leadership, and then the double one for the frenzy hatred. They got rid of both my characters that turn.
It did, yeah. With the Ockhams as well.
The Ockhams, yeah. But if they weren't there, like we could have, this would have turned around and maybe gone into them in the flank.
Yeah, it would have.
It could have been a big swing, but it is what it is.
I think I'm in agreement there. I think the biggest moment for me as well was me passing that double one leadership test. Absolutely huge. Like, if they had failed that, as I said, you would have turned around to see the pigs. The pigs overran.
Yeah.
So you're in the flank of the pigs, and they're in a lot of trouble at that point. But the fact that they rolled that double one, not even the BSBs re-roll that point. The first roll was double. I was like, and it was just like from there, the pigs just ate a jar of cop to a bomb or whatever it was. Turned around, charged into the flank of the Ironbreakers, and took them all down with them. And it was just mad. It was just knocking the crown all over the place. A bit mad for that. In terms of favourite moment for me, was just using the pigs. Or just using the pigs.
Having 12 pigs on 2 trays.
Having 12 pigs. It had 2 horde trays. 2 horde trays. There are 20 mil horde trays, but it's 2 horde trays having to hold these pigs together, which is a bit mental. But that was my favourite. Just using the pig is having a lot of fun with them. They are terrifying if you can't get them down. If you can't get to panic, you can't get them down in the shooting phase. They are absolutely terrifying.
Without multiple artillery, they've got I think a different dwarf list would have had a better chance against those pigs early doors with organ guns and things like that. But the reason why I took this was because of the Derby Deathmatch, trying to not give up as many victory points. And as we've seen, it does give up quite a few victory points.
If you get some of the points off, you do get the blocks off. But I said the blocks, unless you're saying that it does dedicate to getting through, because I did struggle to get the Ironbreakers.
It took a long time. And Belagar's still there.
Belagar is still there, and even if the pigs hadn't charged in the flank, I don't think I would have got them on the last turn of the game. And because it was rich, because the pigs themselves took about 12 off or something, 8 or 12. A large amount of Ironbreakers from there. So that's my favourite moment, was actually using the pigs. Your favourite moment? Rob?
I think probably just the sheer excitement of the double one there.
The double one, just it was the biggest moment for you.
It was enjoying. It was a big sort of whoo moment.
It was a full, yeah, it was a lot. And then obviously we had the gyrocopter not getting rid of my wizard bunker, which is pretty, because as I said, it's the first time I've used a double level 4s. And that Skull of Rakos, I don't know, it's a lot of points for the Skull of Rakos, but I don't know why people don't take it. I really actually think that's quite good. It's really solid, like getting the plus like 2, or essentially plus 2 with Beast, casting Lord of Beast, plus 5 casting Lord of Shadow, all good stuff for that sort of thing.
Also, if you've got them in the similar sort of range, you've got it on both as opposed to the, because it's 60 points?
60 points for Skull of Rakos.
And the Book of Ashes 70 for the extra dispel, but obviously you can pass it on to...
You can pass it on, and then obviously the Charlotte Herdstone, which is just good, as everyone knows Charlotte Herdstone is. But yeah, like I said, you didn't bring like the classically compared to
the combined arms,
combined all the organ guns, cannons. I think I would have been in a lot of trouble if there was organ guns and cannons in this game, to be honest.
Yeah, still got a roll, haven't I?
Still got to roll for it. Yeah, still got to roll for it, which is an issue. Which is another thing. Like your charge rolls, have been absolutely shocking.
One less.
One less for 4 charges.
Manifested it happening on the last one when I said this is going to be a 5, and there we were.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen it. Like 4 charges failed by one less than what you actually needed to. But I think that's going to be it from us, though. Rob, thank you very much for coming all the way down here. I'll shake your hand on camera. Give you the big handshake.
Thank you very much for having me.
No, it's been an absolute blast, mate. Absolute blast. And that's it from us on the channel. So if you want to see more like this, more insanery, you can obviously look at more of the other videos we've got on YouTube from our channel, or you can go to our website, triplecrownwargaming.com, sign up for either Knight Errant, and you get a couple of free videos alongside all the regular content from YouTube, or subscribe to Knight of the Realm, and you get going on, I think it's 140 videos at this point. There's a lot of stuff on our website. So head over there. James will say in a very poor northern accent in a second. But that's it. That's going to be it from us.
This won't be the share one.
This won't be the share. No, it's not share. Share's not been for a while.
You believe.
Life after love.
Jack,
yeah.
Pleasure. You know, it's nice to see. I know a lot of people have been referenced in previous ones. There's obviously Splitfire Gaming, Mark Finlay, who's been there. He's on Instagram as well and on YouTube. And then people like, you know, Charles Edward Hart and Alex Foster, 2 lads that are going to be coming to Derby, and associate of the channel.
Associate of the channel.
Not quite friend of the channel. Not friend.
He hasn't got it. He come down to the channel and then he becomes a friend. We'll give him the friend badge and go from there. But is that everything?
That's
everything. Yeah.
Really good game.
Thank you very much. And so that from us, we'll see you next time, guys. We'll see you later.
Yep.
Remember to tag your friends and like, subscribe and share. Then head over to triplecrownwargaming.com and become a Knight of the Realm today.
What are you doing, mate?
You alright?
Do it for Warhammer!